So yeah, there you go. So look, this is going to be mute. It's going to go, you know, it'll be fine in a couple of weeks. It'll be fixed, but it just shouldn't be released like that. I mean, it's not a me problem, is it? It's not a you problem either. It's a their problem. Really? $70? Come on, lads. But it's all down to this amazingly modeled, study level 3D cockpit that allows you to really fly the 737 in your own home.
Nevertheless, grave danger, I fear, is training.
possible of random stream during the week. And I'll see you then, folks.
Yeah, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
And we will certainly make some buttons and space pushing the line there, folks. See what happens. See, it's climbing all over the place. So we're not crashing it for a second. Right, we're buttons. It's time for us to sign off. I think she wants to treat. Do you want to treat with the buttons? Do you want to treat? Okay, just look at me until I actually get off the stage. Excellent, folks. Pleasure as always. See you soon. See you next time.
Oh, that was close. I just sat down. There. That was close. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another stream. Now, where's my headset? Yes, I'm a mess. I'm a little bit... I was just a little bit rushed there. A little bit late for the stream, you know. Last minute preparations. But we're all good now. I'll turn on my headset so I can hear stuff and things. Greetings, everybody. So we're going to do a very quick turnaround today. It's going to be a quick flight from Glasgow to Leeds. There's going to be hardly any crews. Let's turn on now. There's going to be hardly any crews. It's going to be quick, and we're going to turn around and we're going to go from Leeds back to Glasgow. Yes, so it's going to be rather a interesting, busy flight, right? Because there's a lot to do, really, isn't there? So now, some of you were asking, damn it, who was it? He'll come back on, hopefully. He wants to see, when he comes on, he's going to remind me and tell me to slow down with the checks, but we are doing twice today. So great. Lonely Reaper's with us. Hi, Lonely Reaper, how are you doing? All very good. Now let's see how Producer Buttons reacts here, because I have a plan. You know the way every time when I start the stream she wants a treat. Yeah, so I've hidden one. And we'll see what happens. I brought it into the room. She didn't find out, so let's see if we can get a system here so she doesn't make me get up and go into the kitchen to get her a thing. So let's see how this goes. Now, everybody, so yeah, we're in Leeds. Let's have a quick look around, because it's a nice kind of airport, really, you know. Let's reset the cam. Oh, here we go. I told you. Every time I start the stream, she kicks off. So yeah, Leeds is it's payware. I wouldn't insult you by not having payware. That's how the stream works, folks. Thanks to all the subscribers and members, and all the people who have super chatted, by the way. So I wouldn't cheat you I wouldn't treat you with anything less, you know. So the airports are looking pretty good. Now I would like to see people moving around, but you know how it is. I'm just trying to slow my camera down here so I can give you a nice smooth kind of, there we go. So yeah, it looks pretty cool, you know. Very boring, aren't they? It's very boring in airports sometimes. It's just white walls and stuff. Hang some pictures, people, will you? You know, have some taste, have some class, have some style, you know. But it is an airport, but that's just not acceptable, you know. Here we go now. Watch this, watch. No, buttons, you can't, you know. I'm not no. So sorry, I got kind of, so you know, airports are really dull places generally, aren't they? Once you get into the boarding area, what's he taking a picture of? He's taking a picture of oh god, get a life. You're out of a suitcase, how boring. Oh god, I don't want to live that life again. It's tough, you know. He's probably hang gliding at the weekends or something crazy. Now here's just a buttons kicking off, right? So you can't see all this. I need to get, ow, look. No, down here, please. Come here. Now, she will kick off. Let me finish the section there, and we'll still produce the buttons properly. So yeah, very nice airport, very good detail, all that kind of stuff. Leeds, and the hotels and all that kind of stuff. There is a big. Is that an A380? Yeah, that's an A380 there. The A380, I'm looking forward to. That's going to be coming out at some point. They have given away a few hints, but there's no release date yet. I'm thinking March maybe. But yeah, I'll be flying the A380. Yeah, that's going to be crazy because, you know, because there's just buttons watching their tweet there. So it's going to be crazy when the A380 comes out. This, look at the size comparison. I'm flying an Airbus A320, and look at this beside it. Look at the size difference. It's incredible. That looks like a Boeing Dreamliner. Correct me if I'm wrong. But look at the size comparison. Look, these two here. Look. It's big, and between the A380, look. So that's pretty impressive. Now I'm going to have to subdue buttons, right? And that's in the checklist. So there we go, real life weather. The time is a little bit earlier today because you won't see anything. So I've changed the time a little bit. What's up, juicy buttons? You want your treat? Okay, well, you're going to have to wait for a second. Okay, let's get into the cockpit here and just give buttons a treat. Okay, producer buttons, I have been clever. I'm not getting off my seat. Here you go. Here's a little treat for your producer. Please get to work and get the camera angles and all that kind of stuff with the sound. Please, producer buttons. We've also got Nighthawk as well. Lodi Ripper says, I'm okay, thank you. How are you? Oh, you're saying I'm not too bad. I'm okay. We're going to have a busy flight, the Lodi Reaper. Not too bad. Nighthawk's with us as well. He says, hi, able to join a rare weekly stream. Oh, great, Nighthawk. Let's see what you think. Nighthawk also says, sure, it's not Glasgow. That's Glasgow. Could hope so. Let's hit the V button and check. I could have made a mistake. Because I was kind of rushing. Why won't it tell me? Where's all the info? There used to be info of the airports there. That's nothing. That's no good. There, it's Glasgow. Yeah, Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot. Yeah, that's Glasgow. That is Glasgow, folks. Lonely Reaper says, hey, that's me next to you in the Dreamliner. Ah, it's Lonely Reaper has joined us in the Dreamliner. So that's who that is. Let's tag up and see, because some of you are here quite early. I tagged up. I hit the button to tag up, but no. No, come on. Oh. Yes, there we go. We got Lonely Reaper. Oh, we got Leddy. Leddy, I haven't seen you for ages, Leddy, if that's the same Leddy. Robert is with us as well. Robert, great, some new people here. Robert there is on the 738. And there's Lonely Reaper on the Dreamliner. Brilliant. Happy days. And there's other people floating around as well. So yeah, nice busy airport, lots of things happening and stuff. I've no volume yet. Oh, I do now. It would help if I turned up the volume. Do you know, that's always useful. So what we're going to do, I have to do, I'm going to just pan over here a little bit. So we're going to do our flight plan. As I said, I do it from 0 to hero. Shady is with us on YouTube. It says, evening all, good to see buttons checking the equipment at the start of the stream. Yes, so I managed to bring that thing in with me so I didn't have to get off my seat. I'm going to have to do that now as part of the preparation for the stream, because I can't be getting off my seat the minute I start, because it's just a stupid intro. Hello everybody. Oh, I have to go and give buttons thing. Let's just put the camera there and keep an eye on her for the moment. Okay, so let's do the flight plan then. Everyone's there. That person, I just can't remember now. I'll have to look back. Shady says, oh, Chris Wheelfield. Evening to you, Chris, on YouTube. So let's get to it then. Okay, let's get to it. We're going to do a turnaround as well. So new flight. Let's not spend too long on the ground. I'll go through it quick and fast until someone slows me down. I thought that person may not be on, you see. Let me know if you're on, that you're in the chat and you want me to slow down for the whole start of the starting up the airplane, etc. Please. Okay, decluttering. Oh, decluttering. Thank you. Give me that window back, please. I need another monitor. Or I don't need it. I want it. Okay, depart. We are departing from Echo Golf. Echo Golf, Papa Foxtrot. We're arriving at Echo Golf. Echo Golf, November Mike. It's going to be a quick flight. It's going to be very, very quick. So it's going to be fast. Airbus A320, please. There we go. That will do. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to bring some extra fuel because, you know, you never know. That's it. Let me just check the stuff there. Okay, that's good. Good. Okay, there's a bit of a long way around. I'd rather go straight, you know. But you can't do that in the real world. You have to do things. Airlines are going mad. Look, we just want to go in a straight line, please. Can you just let us go in a straight line? That's what they all want. Stop, you know, straight line, efficiency, no fuel, because air traffic's so busy, and you know they can't always go in a straight line because of mountains and hills and things. But there you go. Look at that. Really, is that the real flight plan? Really? There to there, please. That would be maybe you might save 15% of your fuel. You know, I like to. Oh, this is not an instant arrival for some reason. I want an approach. I don't want to have to vector myself in. Okay, so I'm going to try that again. I think it gave me a wrong, different runway. Let's try that again here, right? So Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot. to Echo Golf November Mike. Now, before we activate Echo Golf November Mike, before we activate this, I'm going to check Navograph and see what we have. Okay, coming into Leeds. Standard instrument to right. I might have to just vector myself in, folks, I think. Now, sometimes it has gotten the wrong wind here, okay? Rusty Burger Gaming is with us again. Good morning from Arizona in the US. Rusty Burger, I remember you, absolutely. How are you doing in Arizona? I hope all is well and good. I'm just going to check the weather in Leeds now to make sure it brings us in the right runway, because the last time it brought us in the wrong runway, we were coming into Hong Kong. We'll do that again. I came in the wrong direction. I wanted to come in the other direction. So, Echo Golf November Mike. I may have to just vector myself in. The active runway is 32, right? What runway is it telling us to come in here on? Telling us to come in on runway 32. Well, why isn't there standard instant arrival? We're just gonna have to wing it. Okay? We're just gonna have to wing it. Lonely Reaper says, I'm sorry, I missed the stream yesterday. That's okay, Lonely Reaper. I fell asleep about 10 minutes before the stream started. And woke about 20 minutes before it finished. That's okay, Lonely Reaper. We've all done it. So runway 32, that's the correct one. So why isn't it giving us... Now, let's have a look here, right? I didn't like that wasn't a V straight line. Let's try... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking here. Okay, let's go to the first one and wing it, okay? So Leeds Bradford. Might be a problem, we'll sort it out as we go. That's all the fun, isn't it? So let's just generate that and go with what... That's pretty much what we had originally. Except I want extra fuel just in case the shit hits the fan. It's liable to. Do you know? It's possible. You know? So there is the flight plan generated. Now what I'm going to do is, it's only fair, I'm going to cut and paste that into the chat in case you're following along. Now I'm going to write some stuff down as well. I need a pen. So now that that's generated, it gives us all this guff down here. And this is what I'm interested in. Okay, we're going to have a problem, but we'll worry about that when we get into the cockpit. We're departing runway 23. We're arriving onto runway 32. Our standard instant departure is November Oscar Romeo Bravo Oscar 1 Hotel, and we've no star. Yep. Our altitude is 23,000 feet. Flight level, I just like to write this down. Flight level 230. Johnny F is with us. He says, I think you should ban yourself for 10 minutes whilst you think about the priorities. Haha. I think you should ban yourself for about 10 minutes whilst you think you're about your priorities. What priorities? What do you mean priorities? Inform me, Johnny F. I don't really get it, to be honest. Okay, so that's fine. Oh, I'm thinking you mean by me winging it. Well, you learn stuff by winging it sometimes. We can afford to do it in flight sim, no? So the approach, let's have a look at the approach runway 23. I want an ILS DME. Great, that's nice. We can do Cat 3. Let's get this one up here. I'll figure it out, don't you worry. Good. Oh, we got all our stuff and things there. So the transition altitude around 5,000 feet. This is part of the world, so we're going to use 5,000 feet as a transition. And happy days. Let's get into the cockpit. Just getting my chat organized here. Okay. Oh, I think Johnny F was referring to Lonely Reaper saying he fell asleep 10 minutes before the stream. Oops. I took off. See the way you can misinterpret texts. Be careful of texts. Sometimes it can be misinterpreted, can't it? At least I don't confuse anyone. I'm confused, Johnny. Okay. Well, let's do stuff and things. Okay, so the wipers are off. Okay, all the lights and switches are off as they should be. Our controls. Oh, be careful with the controls. Make sure the flaps are up, please, gripper sim, and your spoilers are up. Your engines are switched to the off position. Oh, now we got a big bing bing. I heard that nice and clear. I don't know what happened there. I have been fiddling with it, but as always, it hasn't given the name. Ah, that's TTTLLKJJJCCC again. I didn't make that up. I call him TK. Is it TK I've been calling you? TK, thank you very much. Otherwise known as TTTLLLKJJJCCC. I don't know. He's resubscribed, or they have resubscribed Prime for 9 months now. Thank you so much, TK. Happy New Year, he says. TK, great to see you back. Great to see you back. And it's a joy always. Thank you so much for subscribing. And as you know, you're one of the supporters of the channel. Absolutely. So that's great. Thank you so much, TK. Now, folks, where was I? Oh, yeah. All my controls are good and proper. Okay, great. You know, you want to make sure your detents are working and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's that done. Also, the wipers are off and all that kind of stuff. Anti-skid. Yeah, that's on by default. And let's just power the thing up, shall we? Battery 1 and 2. External power. I love the clinking sounds of the electrics. Let's align our nav. Whoop, there it is. I'm switching it off now after switching it on. And on the Fenix, it'll line up immediately. So all your navigation is aligned in your gyros and all that kind of stuff. Great. Let's start up the APU so that doesn't waste time. Wait 3 seconds to hit the start button. That's all good. And we're going to get stuff and things. Let's get some lightage in here. Should we get some lightage? Light it up like a Christmas tree. It's this time of year, it's very dull. Not so dull as it is in northern countries, I can tell you. Do you know? It's very dull in some northern countries. Let's test the bulbs. Okay, they're all fine. It's the same. We know they're going to work. Ice indicator on the compass. Yes, please. I'll have that. Safety belt signs armed. Seatbelt signs on. Smoking on. Oops. Smoking on. Good. There's all the people boarding now. I put the fuel pumps on. I'm kind of going... I haven't made up any flows or anything yet, purely because I don't want to learn any bad habits, you know. That's why. So, strobe onto auto. Let's make sure it is auto. And there we go. That's all fine there. And overhead lights good. Let's put on some lights down here. I'll have you, please. Thank you very much. And I'll have this one here also. Very nice. That's all. Oh God, that's all good. Okay, so the checklist will just fly through it here. Parker brake, yeah. Chocks, yeah. GPU, yeah. Throttle, yeah. All worked. Engine masses, batteries, generators. External power switch, yeah. ADRS is set to now, yeah. Display panels, brightness test done. Nav lights to on. Nav lights to on. On. Let's start up the tail as well. Paddle lights done, yeah. Landing gear levers checked down, yep. Flaps are up, yes they are. Spoilers are retracted, yes they are. Fuel quantity check, we're going to have that in the flight plan. So safety belt signs are on, yep they are. No smoking signs are on. Check weather ATIS. De-ice if necessary, great. Request clearance, transponder on standby. It is beacon lights. Okay, put the beacon light on now, I guess, or whenever it's clear. Well, let's just say we're loaded up. Okay, let's put the beacon light on. Beacon, where are you? There we go. Emergency lights armed. I did that already. That's here. FMC. Let's FMC now. Great. I want to draw a line there because we kind of stopped there for a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's get our flight management computer up and running. Let's go to FMCG. That's in date. Oh, no, it's not. No, it is. No, it's not. I thought we updated that. Let me check that for you. First, maybe the change. Time flies. Navigrass FMS data. Right, that's a little program you get. I'm so sorry, I took it right out there. I hate when it does that. It does me head in. Look, I can't update it now anyway. Okay, that's for other stuff. But just out of curiosity, it's no big deal. You don't have to have the up-to-date charts, you know. Yeah, it's all up-to-date. I don't know what's going on about there. Second update. I don't know what's happening there. Anyone knows about that, let me know in the chat. Johnny F73 says it's installs it into your community folder, but also... Oh, hang on. Rusty Burger says, is this a study level airplane? Yes, Rusty Burger, it is a study. It's one of the better ones. It is indeed. Johnny F says then it installs it into your community folder, but also installs an external client that must be running when you fly the Fenix. It should auto start when you select the Fenix from your plane selection of the sim. Is that what are you talking about the... I don't know what you're talking about there. Is that from someone else? Oh, first time chat there from Dublin, or Dublin I'd say. Says, hi, just bought the Fenix, but how can I get it? Oh, that's the question you're answering. So let's help out Dublin folks just for a second. Hi, I just bought the Fenix, but how can I get it in my simulator? Okay, so what you do is you get a downloader with it. Let me load it up for you. Right, it'll load up with the sim. I get this will automatically run with the sim. You get a downloader, tell you if you need to update it, you know. But do help Johnny. You guys keep Johnny. You're very great. Thanks for helping. Do give him a hand there, Johnny, will you? And by the way, also Dublin. I'm going to call you Dublin because I think that's just a clever thing you've done. Or DRIDLLIN. Do help me out there, Johnny, in the chat, and we'll come back to you. Okay. Okay, so where was I? It's a little bit out of date there. I don't know why, because I've updated everything. Anyone have any ideas? That'd be great. Okay, so into init, request init. It takes a bit because we've done our flight plan in SimBrief, and it uploads it automatically. And where's all my YouTube chat gone? Shady is with us. Evening all. Good to see Buttons checking the equipment. Oh, yeah, I read that, yeah. Chris Whitfield is with us. Greetings, Chris, on YouTube. Greetings. That was the answer to the chat question. So sorry, Johnny F. Yeah, give him a hand there, lads. Also, by the way, to Dublin there, let me just put you on the Discord there, because everyone's really helpful here. And I have a Discord channel, if I may. Sorry for the delay, folks. No man gets left behind here, right? Discord. Now, if you're stuck later, people are willing to help you on the Discord. I'm not on the Discord as much as I'd like at all, right? Because I'm doing this, do you know? I'm doing this, so I'm not on the Discord as much as I'd like to be, you know? But everyone's so helpful, you know? Medals should be giving out. So, Dublin, this is a link there to the Discord. Just look up Grippersim in Discord. Right, I'll put that in the YouTube as well, the Discord. Right, so that will help you as well. So in the cruise, we're not going to have much of a cruise today, right? But Johnny F will short you out, I hope. Anyway, it's loaded up there. Flight number 01. Cost index, I'm going to go Ryanair 5. Is it 5 these? I don't know. Cruise level we said was 23,000 feet. Flight level 230. Boom. Let's go to the flight plan. And let's select our departure. We're departing runway 23. We're using the Norbo. November Oscar Romeo Bravo 1 Hotel. Yeah, that's it. Boom. That's our departure, which is fine, but here's the one I'm concerned about. Didn't give us a SID. Or our star, right? Arrival. Let's have a look at this. So coming into ILS 32. ILS 32? Yes, please. Thank you very much. No star. Insert. Let's see what we get then, shall we? That's it. That's our flight plan done. Once you know how to do it, folks, we've got a plan mode. So I can see what's going to happen. Up here, I think, for the next one. Boom. 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 Come on. Boom. 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 Come on. Oh, it's got a break there. Let's fix that. Let's clear that. Discontinuity. That's a break. Insert. Let's hope for the best. Boom. Yeah, okay. So it may be Charlie India 32. Charlie India. I want to see 32. Yeah, it's there. We'll see how that goes. Okay, and what I may have to do is come further out. You can make another waypoint. I haven't done that for a while. Okay, Johnny, thanks for helping out, Dublin. Can I come out further? So, like a heading. See, how many miles is that at? That's 10. That is 5. 10. That's... here's what I'm thinking. Now, this is not a very good educated guess because I don't fly the real aircraft. I'm going to be turning here. I want to be low enough. And for shits and giggles, why don't I add another waypoint? Right? Why don't I add another waypoint, seeing as we do have time in all fairness. I want it down here somewhere. By about 5 miles, right? So we're going to play with that, right? I haven't done that for a while. So I'm going to call it a new waypoint called Grip. Just for shits and giggles. Right, I'm going to put it before C132. So I want it down here somewhere. So hopefully that'll go above it. Now, place. I have to select a place. Now, I'm hoping a place will be here, C132. Let's see if we can do that. Can I do that? We'll find out. Place C, Charlie. The Charlie India 32. Charlie India 32. Charlie India 32. Now I have to do the whole format. Bearing. See, it's the to or from. I'm going to go from. So that'd be a bearing from. We can change it again. I'm going to put it to a heading of east 090, south is 180. 120. 120 at 5 miles. Ooh. So there's a few of them. It's got to be the closest one. Right, it's got to be the closest one, which is the one up the top. Great, okay, that one. And store. Why would I delete all? New waypoint. Oh. No, okay, go back to flight plan. So that I put grip in there. Now I have to go all the way back again. No. I think I've got to, I created a new waypoint now. So what I've got to do is put grip in again, G or IP, because I created the waypoint now. I want to put it in. Boom. There it is. Right, there's where I wanted it roughly. Okay. So I'm going to insert that. Okay, so there's going to be a discontinuity now. So it's going to be a little bit kind of an odd one, but let's just put it in anyway. Maybe I should have set it for 120. I should have done 130. Can we change grip? I'd like to know. I don't know how to edit a waypoint that I've just put in. Fix info? No. Okay, well, we put it in. Oh, it's done this again. I have to go all the way back. Okay, so what I'm going to do, go back a bit. Go back a bit. I'm going to delete the break here, and it's going to join those lines together. Clear. Boom. Enter. Insert. There we go. So it looks a bit messy, but we'll just see. Right, let's just see how we go. So I just wanted to do that for myself, so I'll remember how to insert a waypoint in the future. You learn by, you don't forget by doing, isn't it? So sorry for the delay there, folks. Now let's load up the airplane. Let's go to init page 1, or init page 2. Let's get our mass and balance. Let's load all the passengers up. And let's get herself doing her fleet plan going off there. Let's go to Fenix and mass and balance. Come on. Gonna load the weather from SimBrief. There we go. That's the weather. Ground services. Oh, mass and balance is what. Load the aircraft. We do instant. 120 passengers. Cool. Zero fuel weight is 63.4 at 29.7. 56.4.
But we will serve large amount of alcohol to ensure that your intoxicate levels are high.
29.1.
For these of you who are feeling
29.7.
alcohol is provided to ensure your personal intoxication
Black fuel is from SimBrief.
on arrival. Those of you who are mentally compromised
takes a bit.
will also be offered alcohol. but smoking
Confirm block.
e-cigarettes is mostly definitely prohibited. This will make sense to us for some reason.
Now let's go to
Thank
performance.
you for choosing Reaper
Get a
Sim
V-space
for
for
your flight,
departure.
and we hope you enjoy this journey with us.
So what you're saying there, all right, what you're saying there is you can drink as much as you like. Because, you know, you're in a confined space. You're in a confined space. You can be there for hours. And you can drink alcohol. And even if you're mentally deranged, you can still have alcohol to make things worse. You know? And get dehydrated, etc., etc. But you can't smoke e-cigarettes. Because that's logical, isn't it? So get everyone plastered, you know? When they're in a small enclosed space. You know, make everybody sick and make lunatics go crazy. You know, trying to open up the escape doors and stuff, you know? That's what happens. 141, 141, 146. 141, 141, 146. No, 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 no. I knew it. As I typed it in, I said, no, there's something wrong here. There we go. Our trim. Up 4. Okay. Flex 55. 55. Up. Flaps 1. Up. 0.4. Boom. All very good. Very nice. Happy days. Great. So that's that done. Let's go to the checklist here and see where we are. APU is already on. APU bleed. Let's put the APU bleed on because I'm going to push back now. And we're going to start our flight. APU bleed is on. APU is already started, and you can check it down below here, etc., etc. Gen is already on. APU generator. There it is. There. It's already on. If I press that there, it's off. See? So that's how that works. Request pushback. Okay, let's request pushback. Coffee, cough, cough. COVID. It's ground services. Just remove all the stuff around the airplane and all that kind of stuff. So GPU, ground power unit. Well, let's switch off the ground power first, shall we? There we go. Let's disconnect all the stuff and things. Boom. Toxin cones. Boom. Gateway is disconnected. Is it? Is that disconnected? Come on, do it. Don't maybe go to the main menu. How dare they? Oh, let's go to ground services then and do it that way. Glasgow ground. Taxi. No, 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 no. Ground services. Okay, it's obviously disconnected. It doesn't look like it's disconnected though, does it? Why? Oh, it's just bugged a bit, I suppose, folks. Let's not worry about it too much. It's very displeasing. Okay, fair enough. Let's get a pushback going. So get back in here again. Connect the tug. Let's connect the tug. The parking brake's still on. Let's get our taxi lights on, or do we put that after the tug? I don't know, but let's put them on. Turn off lights. No, let's leave those off because let's not blind your man in the tug. No. Let's have a look at the chat before we start our pushback while it's connecting. Oh yeah, Nighthawk saying I just ignore Microsoft Flight Simulator ATC. They never start with IFR clearance. Yeah, it's not very good. I want to get. I just need a bit of time to get onto VATSIM. That'd be great fun. Ray Walsh is with us. Ray Walsh is a side gripper. To move straight to the end of the flight plan in the MCDU, press airport. To move back to the top, press airport again. Oh, thank you, Ray Walsh. So, am I I think I'm still on. So if I want to go to the bottom here. No. Airport. What's the airport though? I'm presuming you meant here, the destination. So to press airport. Oh, airport here. I never used that button before. I'd never used that button. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's get to arc mode now and bring it into 10. So we want to taxi nose to the left as I see it, so that's tail to the right. Back please. Parking brake off. Start the pushback. Start the pushback, please. Pushback has begun. There you go, folks. There's the boys. Oh, Lonely Reaper, you're gonna cause a crash. You better move forward, Lonely Reaper. There's gonna be an accident, and I ain't stopping. No. Come on, Lonely Reaper, move forward before I hit you. Lonely Reaper, quick. Wedgie's with us as well. Red cap there as well, the A380. It looks like. Well done, Lonely Reaper. Well done. Nice one, Lonely Reaper. It's great the way you watch it and do the stream at the same time, isn't it? Lonely Reaper, you're a star. Oh, we have to have a bit of fun. And it's this tail to this side. There we go. There we go. There we go. Who else have we got with us here? The gun is with us as well, following along on the North European server. You're welcome to join us, folks. All you have to do is join the North European server and start at our airport. Let's stop the pushback now. And let's start up engine number 2. On to start, and engine number 2. APU bleed is on because I did press it on. Good. Disconnect the tug. Good. Tug's going away now. And happy days for starting engine number 2. Very nice. So now the quick bit is going to be it's going to be a quick flight into Leeds. Alright, so it's going to be really busy for me. There's been no real cruise. We'll be up and down before you know it. Do you know? That is the engine starting there, the left engine. I love the sound. So that's the other engine that is really doing anything yet. Let's start the engine number 1 now. So that engine should be available. And it is now in a second. Let's start up engine number 1. Let's have a look. Really good. Can you get a light out here if I press the hotel? No? No, you can't. Okay. Only in the cockpit. There we go. It's kicking off there now. All set. This is fun. Very relaxing, folks. It's very relaxing. You know. There we go. And engine is kicking off. There's engine number 1 coming up. Let's get some lights on. When we turn off lights, no light onto taxi. Good. Now that the engines have started, of course, we can put... Oh, that's still kicking off here, the temperature there. Available kind of comes and goes, but 18 point something is... Oh, there it says available now, look. Okay, when it's 488. Okay, so great. Now I can switch the engines to normal mode. Very nice. While I'm here, I'm going to put flaps down 1. And I'm going to arm the spoilers. I'm going to put the brakes onto max for the rejected takeoff. Okay, good. Fuel flow check. Okay, fuel flow. We can check the fuel flow. Where's the fuel flow? Where are you? Where are you? We want to go into fuel here, don't you? It is the same, you know. Where's the fuel? 9 kilograms per minute. You got plenty of fuel. Good. Hydraulic fuel pump switches are already on. Let's just have a look at them. I'm going to put my eyes on them just so I know where they are in future. Hydraulic fuel pumps. Is that them there? Yeah, 1, 2. Of course. Oh, the hydraulic pump switches. No, hydraulics full stop, not the fuel. Hydraulics is up here, isn't it? 1, 2. Great. There's the hydraulics there. APU is off now. We don't need the APU because we're getting power from the engines. APU bleed can come off. Hit the master switch for the APU to come off. Mode selector is back to normal. I've already done that. Probe window heat is on by default. Where's here? Window heat. Probe window heat. That's on auto. Okay. Landing indicator of 2 meters. Yeah, let's hit the B button here for QNH. QNH is 1006. So twice and thrice. Yep. Now can I hit B again for standard? No, what a pity. Heading wheel selector, standby instruments. Okay, set there, all fine. Radius and avionics set for departure. Autopilot. Now, of course, when it says radio, okay, look, let's look into details. Autopilot. Let's go to. I usually put it to transition altitude, but this time I get a bit late sometimes, so I'm going to put it up to our cruise, okay, which is 23,000 feet. Oops, 23. That's fine. Now it will obey the constraints. It will pause if there's any constraints. Put the constraints on. That's, I don't know what that is. Autopilot on. Flight director. Yep. Auto brakes set. Elevator trim set for takeoff. So to set our elevator trim, we can go into flight controls here, and we set up to, wasn't it? Let's double check that. Let's check it. This. Let's use both. Let's use both. 1 and 2. Was it in it? No. In it. Page 2. Performance, sorry, up 4. Okay, so up 4 I said. So just want to double check. Up 2, 3, 4. There we go. And that looks about right there as well. Very good. Taxi lights are on, parking brake is released, and let's taxi 20 knots. So let's backtrack. Parking brake is now off, and there's a bus coming towards us to crash into us, and that's just great. Oh, it's turning around. It's very clever. Well done, Microsoft. Whoever made that scenery, that's very good. Let's declutter now just for eye candy purposes. It's raining, I love it. So now our airport should be wet, you know. So do you know what? Let's have a look here just for shits and giggles. Let's go to our takeoff performance, because it needs to know if it's wet or not. So let's do that again. So runway, you see I had it dry here. Where is it? Dry. It's not. It's going to be wet now. Wet. Let's calculate that. See if our free speeds change. No, they don't change. Okay, so we're going to a reasonably long runway anyway. So that's fine. Okay, let's add a little bit of power. Let's start taxiing, folks. Come on. Ah, taxi, taxi. I love the way you've got to add a little bit of power to get moving. Rainbow Loves Coffee's here. Mr. Rainbow Loves Coffee. Hello. Sorry, I'm late. It's just Grace Rainbow Loves Coffee. You're late. You got to check it. Yeah, I'm only joking. That fan is still there. Rainbow Loves Coffee. Don't worry. You can come in anytime you like. You can come in anytime you choose. Okay, so I've got to see something else I can do here. Yeah, you would be checking your turn coordinators and whatnot here, you know. So let's see if this works this turn. Oh, where's the compass? We'll get the compass down. There we go. That's all good. Happy days.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures to remind you of possible
I hit the bus. I did.
during this flight. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. When you are intoxicated, please refrain from opening emergency exits during your possible drunk episode during this flight. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen mask will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose. Pull the strap to tighten it in. If you are traveling with the children, make sure that your oven mask in the first before helping your irritating loud child. If you are unable due to intoxication, you will pass out and suffocate in an orderly fashion. In the unlikely event of emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind. Life routes and located below your seat, and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit. Please be aware, if you are intoxicated, you will be unable to carry out any of these instructions. This also makes sense to us for some reason. Thank you.
So what you're saying there is because you're drinking all the time and it's an emergency, you know, you won't be able to get out of the airplane, which makes sense, you know. So, you know, let's say you're on a 20-hour flight, right, and you're wasted on the chair, drunk out off your face, right, and yeah, you know what I mean, right. And there's an emergency. Let's say they land and they got to get out really quickly because it might be far out of the cabin. Because you're so pissed, you may not even wake up. You know, so that makes absolutely perfect sense to the airlines, as you well know, because safety is very important. But no smoking e-cigarettes. No, you'll go to prison for that. But you can drink as much as you like. Yep. Yep. It's true. That's true. That's what's happening. That's what happens. That's it. It's true. It's funny because it's true. Yeah. So we've got a bit of taxi. I'm going to accelerate here. Where is our ground speed? Why do we have ground speed registering here? What have I done wrong here? Have I done something wrong? We're not even getting a ground speed registering here. I'm going to accelerate a little bit. Usually I get a ground speed. Let's get the takeoff config while we're rolling. Let's hit that button there. You'll see here. Okay, so predicted wind shear is off. We can put that on now because we're away from any peeps. And we can put the weather radar, which is actually really the radar which you need to switch it on for. So okay, so we're all green there, no please. I'm going to put the TCAS on when we roll onto the runway. There's an aircraft coming in there. Happy days. Look at him. I love that traffic program. The fly-by-wire traffic program. It's so damn cool. Really, you know. It just opens up the whole world to you. And it's free. FSLTL or something. There we go. So we've got permission to enter the runway, line up and wait. That's what I'm saying anyway. Lonely Reaper. I may have been sipping your fumes just then. So clear right, clear left. All that kind of stuff happens. Now, clear, line up and wait. You're at 20 knots. Why can't I see it? Am I blind? Am I looking in the wrong place? Am I? Let's line it up nice and neatly now. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at that. A golden hour, folks. How cool is that? How cool is that? I'm going to come to a halt here because we've got to wait. Now, as you roll onto the runway, of course, I'm only one person, so I'm going to push on the transponder and TCAS. TCAS into TA only, and transponder is on. So we're all good to go now, folks. We're all good to go. Let's see who's behind us. Very nice. Let's just say hello to the boys who's with us. We got Lonely Reaper in this the Dreamliner. We got Nighthawk in the A320. We got Johnny in the 738. Red Caps in the V35. Digital, I think, is with us. Did I miss someone? Robert, are you with us? And thank you. Look at that. All nice now. Johnny, you're very naughty. Lonely Reaper. Sorry, not Johnny. Lonely Reaper's very naughty. Okay, Lonely Reaper is very, very naughty, right? Because really, Lonely Reaper, you should be behind that line. See the line there? That's disgraceful, Lonely Reaper. You should be behind that line. You can't be. Look at him lining up. Yeah, right behind me. So now it's full power now, Lonely Reaper, okay? What's going to happen is all the stones and stuff is going to smash your windscreen and scratch your paint. You know? Very bold and very naughty. Okay, we've got to take off now, folks. Let's hit the chrono. Chrono. And declutter. And up to 50% of the power. That's all stable. Very nice. And take off to flex. Oh, my mouse is acting up here. Sorry about this. Take off to flex. Boom. Boom. God, I hope it's in flex there. No, that's manual. No, please go flex. 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 There we go. No. What's going on with my detents here? There we go. Manual. Flex 55. Yeah. SRS is climb. Nav. And auto throttle is blue. Oh, bugger. Sorry, I didn't give you the control picture there. Okay, V1 and rotate. Very gently up to 10 degrees. Oh, I forgot the recorder for the takeoff. Never mind. Positive rate gear up. Oh, wrong gear handle. Very nice. Let's activate the autopilot straight away. Autopilot 1. Let's have a look out behind us there. We're bombing along. There is the runway. It's going to vanish into thin air now, folks. Sorry, it's not going to vanish into thin air. It's going to just fade out. I just like that view, the way the runway fades out, though. Mr. Rainbowless Coffee says, yes, whiskey's good for pilots. It is true. Pilots do drink an awful lot of alcohol and get absolutely lamped. But I don't think they'll fly. Shouldn't be flying with a hangover for starters. I don't. I never did. Well, they do drink a lot when they're off. Yeah, all those stories are true here. All those stories. Okay, so what I haven't done is, because I went outside. Thrust to climb, good. Gear is up, no lights. Let's switch off the lights up. These are here. Good. Gears up. Side stick fold, that's just the same. I don't know why it does that. We're all good. We're climbing up to 2,600 feet now. Let's just do our after takeoff checklist. Takeoff checklist, okay. Thrust, yeah, okay, we've done that. Thrust is back, brakes, that's the actual takeoff. Climb out checklist. Thrust levers are climbed to 10. Yes, they are. Autopilot 1 is engaged. Taxi lights off, yes they are. Only taxi lights off. Okay, taxi lights off. Altimeter it's going to be set, and then 10,000 feet. Blah, blah, blah. So the transition altitude is 5,000 feet. We do have a 5,000 foot restriction here, and then we can climb to 6. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Over speed. Interesting. 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 Maybe I didn't bring the climb lever back in time. Back to auto throttle. Climb thrust is now set. No, do you know what happened there? See, I didn't obey my own rule. I gotta stop talking. See, this stuff, the minute I took off, I went out the outside view. See that? The outside view, chit-chatting away, and I ignored the checklist and I didn't take the flaps up. So that was fine. It was bold and very naughty. So I've got to stop this on critical crisis of flight. Now, and the real thing, obviously, I'm very serious about my little airplanes. But when you're streaming and looking at the chat, I keep doing it, and Clappy D is going to shoot me for this. Do you know? Okay, there's transition. Let's keep transition altitude now. Let's put standard. Boom once and boom twice. Standard is set. We broke. We're going to get. See, we're 6,000 feet restriction. Yeah. Okay. So it says +5 and 6,000 feet. Okay. So we broke up by 100 feet. The reason that happened there now is because I messed up with the flaps, didn't I? Because I didn't have a sterile cockpit. So my new rule now is I want to get the eye candy in as well, you know, but I can't be doing that. I'll have to do the checks because it happens very quickly, doesn't it? I'm not shooting myself over this, by the way, you know. So we're on our way, right? So whilst we're on our way, I'm going to clear up. I'm going to clear my face just for the moment. We'll get our buttons calm there and we'll just get rid of my face temporarily. We have a little bit of time. Let's get some eye candy out here. And it's much brighter up here, as you can see. Let's get our plates out, shall we? For our arrival. Let's get Evergraph open. Let's have a look at Leeds Bradford. Now, I like to do the landings manual. So we're going to have a look at ILS. There we go. So our minimums, our descent altitude is 600. I'm going to write this down now as I'm talking to you. Okay. I'll have a swig of my Ribena. My pen. Oh, where's my pen? Okay, so decision altitude or height. it's actually altitude, is 862 feet. The transition altitude coming into Leeds is 5,000 feet again. Flight level 50. Our height for the approach to intercept the ILS is 3,000 feet. 3,000 feet. The frequency for the ILS and the approach course. The frequency for the ILS is 110.9, and the approach course is 318 degrees. Great. Missed approach climb straight ahead to 2,000 feet. So I'm going to go around here. Go around 2,000 feet. Then climbing, turn right to locator at 3,000. So here. So we want to program him in. We want 402.54. Hang on. Locator. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Lima Bravo Alpha. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Let's get our weather while it's going to be quick. So look here. 187 miles to go. Right, so it's going to be quick. It's going to be a quick flight, I told you. Let's go to my flight. Give us some weather. Arrival weather. Echo Golf November Mike, yeah. QNH is 1010. I'm going to put that in standby. Okay. 1010. And let's get our arrival data. Go to performance. Next phase. Everything's managed. Cruise. Good. Oops. No, off. You can go. Safety belt signs off. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may realize your safety belt and stumble around.
Okay, let's get in the performance data here, sorry. Okay, QNH was 1010. Okay. I'll read this for you because I said I'd read it in future. Here's the weather. Echo Golf November Mike is the OK identifier for Leeds, where we're going. It was issued on the 4th, which is today at 1850 Zulu. The wind is 250 knots, 20, gusting 33. Ooh. The visibility is 10k or more. That's in meters, 999. Light showers of rain, a few clouds at 1300 feet, scattered at 2500 feet. Temperature's 9, dew point is 7, and the QNH was 010. So, temperatures next. I know I just said it, but paranoia, sanity in aviation, isn't it? 9 degrees. 9 degrees. As I said, magnetic winds. 250 to 20 knots. God. I just say, oh God, because flight sim doesn't work very well with crosswinds, I have to tell you. Approach speed 141, really? I'm going to go 145. Radio, I said, the minimums is 862. 862. Boom. And we want those call outs. What? 862. Boom. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. I'm foolish. 862. In the barrow. Right? I'll give an 8 to myself. Shocking, I know. Bear with me now. We'll get to the comments hopefully at some point. Landing config is full flaps. Great. Oh yeah, the call outs. I want all the call outs, and it never saves this for me for some reason. Now have them go around, please. Come on. Thank you. So that's that set up. Everything's set up and ready to go. We are now at 17,000 feet. We're still climbing and we're all ready for our arrival. You know? Let's just check things and stuff. we go. Really nice. So yeah, it's, see this kind of zigzaggy stuff actually has 163 miles. Okay, so I'll have to choose a shorter one because I'm ready now for my approach. So I'll have to short, maybe something like from a short one like Cork to Dublin, you know. One day we'll shorten it up now. Shorten it up. Because most of our time is spent climbing and descending, isn't it? So we're all set up now. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's have a look outside. Let's get my face back. Let's check the cabin crew there. Yep. Yep. Cruise checked. Let's have a look and see what they say here for the cruise. You check this. Okay, so engine instruments monitor. Okay, fuel quantity check. Let's just for shits and giggles. Let's check the fuel here. We've got loads of fuel. And just for fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Let's go to fuel here. It's a good habit for me to get into because when I try another aircraft then it simply once it didn't load the fuel for me properly. It actually didn't do it at all in the 737. So we got loads of fuel here. And just to tell you what I reckon, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm going to look at the comments now in a second. I want to be calculated here, please. Oh, by the way, we're at 24,000 feet. Sorry, just to skip there. I'm going to break off there for a minute when I was doing there. Our flight level is 23,000 feet. Yep. So 69 miles, 70 miles we'll say we have to start descending. So I'm going to say we're going to start descending 70 miles out. All I did there, right, all I did was I took our altitude, which is going to be 23,000 feet, multiplied back by 3, and that's when we should roughly start to descend. And I usually try to get it. I can't zoom anymore. There's a little white arrow there. Do you see it? That's when we start our descent. It doesn't do it automatically. So when I get to 23,000 feet, I'm going to push the altitude of the ILS, which is 3,000 feet here, and then I have to press that button in to start descending. Now, let's just read the comments because I'm ignoring the comments there now. Is there any comments there? Oh yeah, Nighthawk says Glasgow, Edinburgh is really short. We'll try that tomorrow. Will we try that tomorrow, do you think, folks? A really short one, even shorter than this? Okay, I'm going to write that. Glasgow. We'll do that tomorrow, okay? Glasgow. I'm going to write this down. Edinburgh. That is now written down for tomorrow. I'm going to be in trouble now if I don't get that right tomorrow. Nighthawk, thanks for the suggestion. I appreciate it. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Glasgow to Edinburgh. It's going to be shit quick. You know. 23,000 feet now. Now we put our altitude down to 3,000 feet. And then all I have to do now, when we get to that little white dot, which is, I said, 70 miles out, we just push that button in with the up arrow. It's in, and then we start descending. And we get our descent profile and all that kind of stuff. What else do we have in the chat there? Oh, Lonely Reaper says, I'm in a slower plane than everyone else. Sorry about that. Must have your flaps down. That was from earlier on. Yeah, I had 10 flaps because I was looking outside again. I wasn't paying attention. Well, I was paying attention to everything, though. That's the problem. Right, okay. On YouTube then. William, how are you? He says, are you rated in the A320? No, I'm not, William, actually. No. No. I would... You know, if I had the money, I'd do it for shits and giggles. You know, but it's expensive. You know. It's like the price. I don't want to talk about it. It's expensive. Ian Bevington says Echo Golf Charlie Charlie to Echo Golf November Juliet. Yeah, that's another one, Ian. I'll write that down. I'll write that down at the bottom of this, maybe for the next one after that. Echo Golf Charlie Charlie to Echo Golf November Juliet. I'll remember that. And we'll that might be some new scenery involved in that, you know. So we'll do that. If I missed anything, Ray Walsh is with us as well. He's a side gripper. To move straight to... Oh yeah, I read that, Ray. Thank you very much. Sorry. Ian Bevington says, evening gripper. Off to Leeds, my local. Flown to Belfast from there many times. Oh, great. Shady's with us as well. Chris Wheelfield, I said. Shady says, evening all. Good to see Buttons checking the equipment. Oh, I have it on the stream. I read that already. Thanks for the suggestion, guys. Always a pleasure. You know. Always a pleasure. So it's not as quick as I thought. I'm kind of relaxed now. I can get up and go to the loo now because I'm really desperately need to go to the loo. I do. You don't need to know that, but you know. Will we break something while we're in the cruise? How much time we got? Not much. Let me zoom in here. We've got about 40 miles out now. We're 43 miles out before we have to descend. You know, a little bit bumpy. There's the coast. There's the coast over there, and I can see the stripe there from traffic. Right. There's another traffic there. I love that. So they got the traffic in here, and those of you who just joined, just if you're curious about what traffic I'm using, it's the free, right, fly-by-wire installer. Just look up fly-by-wire Airbus A320 fly-by-wire, and you get this. You get loads of stuff. You'll get the fly-by-wire Airbus, right, which is the one I started with. Look, it's another update. They update it all the time. They're going to catch up with the Fenix, I'm telling you, and it's free. And it's brilliant. I started in that one. So if you don't want to pay for it and you want to fly along, this is your man, fly-by-wire. Also, they're going to have an A380. It's not ready yet. They have an airport there, fly-by-wire headquarters. I think that's in America, KF. They're going to have a 747-8i. That's in development as well. And they have, this is what the traffic, they have FSLTL. That's the traffic I'm using, and it just adds to the atmosphere. Like, you know, you see, what you see here is, if you look at Flight Radar 24, you have the actual traffic in the air. This is it. You know, it might be a little bit delayed, but this is it. What's down here? That's the A320X, A320-300, you know. So they're doing lots of stuff for free, and it's really good high quality stuff. This, I would have paid for this. I would have paid for this. And I would have paid for FSLTL. Hands down. Not a bother. It's really good. And it works. It's not all broken. You know? A pet peeve of mine is, you know, developers for all sorts of games and software. They're sending stuff out and they go, yeah, well, we'll develop it as we go, and it's bugged to hell and it ruins your sim. You know? I won't tolerate that at all. I just get upset, you know. Now I do understand, like the Fenix, they're updating it and stuff, but they released it, it didn't break on you. You know, some stuff comes out and it breaks on you, and they go, oh yeah, well, it's just the way things are. No, I'm not tolerating it. You know, no way. Look at what was that game? No Man's Sky. That was a game that came out in the Xbox, PC, and the PlayStation, I think, as well. It looked really, really good, and it was just a disaster. Now it's great now, but like a year later, I think they fixed it. No, ain't doing it. Same with Cyberpunk. I bought Cyberpunk and it was bugged to hell. The PlayStation, the guy just released it. You know, you can tell them we'll develop it. It's the way it goes. No, they won't post that. I think they got into big trouble. You know, I won't tolerate it. Anyway, I'm being grumpy now. We're coming up now on our descent. I'm too grumpy. 15, 16 miles out maybe. I'm going to start our descent. Is there anything we could do now? Let's have a look at the go around just for shits and giggles. I know it's 2,000 feet. So I just widen that a bit so you can see. I'm using Navigraph here, folks. When you get a little bit more knowledge behind you, just one bit at every time. One thing a day is what I do. Now, I haven't learned anything new today, except that I haven't disarmed my spoilers, which is very bold. So it tells you here. Anyway, this is very good. It's 10 quid a month. Now, I pay for it because I think I should have it for the subscribers and members, you know. So this is great. So climb straight ahead to 2,000 feet, then climbing, turn right. Yeah, that makes sense. Here it is here. Turn right into 402.5. Let's check our frequencies, folks, will we? Ian Bevington says, how's GSX going? I'm not using it. I ain't using GSX. I pay, what's the 30 odd quid? It's like full price. GSX? No, I'm not. I uninstalled it and I asked them. I did it on stream, actually. The second time I streamed with it. And it stopped. Like the FMC, you know, it wouldn't work. The buttons wouldn't work and stuff. Weird stuff was going on. And I just couldn't work with it. I couldn't stream with it at all with GSX. Now, it's fine if you're at home, you have the time to fiddle with it, if you're that way inclined. But when I pay 30-something quid for software, I want it to work as intended. I know all the features may not be there yet, that's fine. I don't bust my sim. And me paying for it. So I wrote to them and asked for a refund, and they said, look, you're going to have to come back. They basically said, in short, look, it's a development. It's going to be broken. It's the way it is. You know, so you're going to have to write to us and tell us all the bugs in detail. And I don't have time. I've got it to send now. I don't have time to sit there and find all the bugs for them. I don't work for them. He said, that's what he said. He said, yeah, you need to go now and sit down and find all the bugs and tell us, because it's probably something else that's breaking it. No. So I asked for a refund. I probably won't get one. So we're on a descent now, folks. So GCSX for streaming, I can't have delays like that because twice I streamed with it and I kept breaking stuff, and it makes me really angry when that happens. And they were so... Let's see what happens when they come back and see if we get a refund. I was very polite about the refund. Now we're a little bit too high because we've gone... You see that little dot? That's our profile. Because I didn't slow down really. So I'm going to put a little bit of speed brake out. We're going to slow down and get on profile. It's going to say drag here. More drag, see? So we're above profile. Because what happened there was we were flying along, and of course the aircraft has to lower the nose, so it has to keep level for a while. So it slows down so it can lower the nose. Do you know what I mean? Aerodynamics and all that kind of stuff. So now what I'm doing is I'm putting the speed brakes out here until the speed's down here somewhere. Now, just for my own sake to remember again, I was asking how high am I off the descent profile, and effectively you go into Prague and it tells me here, where is it? I'm 695 feet too high. See that? That's really cool on the profile. So it's not much, you know, which is nice. Ian Bevington agreed. Boils my piss when they expect you to be testers for them. Yes, Ian, it does my head in. And he's going to write back and say, no, you can't have a refund. And I don't want to be negative. Should I be though? I'm very tempted to put a video out, but it's going to take a long time because I'm going to go and not find the bugs, but you know, it's going to take a long time to. Maybe I will if I get the time. But I don't want to be negative. I'm going a bit fast there. I don't want to be negative all the time either, you know. But maybe I should. But then I'm being vengeful, aren't I? But then what do you think? I don't know. I don't want to be all negative. Miss Brownbelt Loves Coffee says, get yourself a bug exterminator for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Ha. What do you guys think of GSX? Have you installed it? Are you angry with them? Let me know, because it's just going to be me. I'm going too fast here. I'm putting the speed brakes down again. So our speed should be in the magenta lines here and here, at least. See, it says more drag there already. Look, so I got it in time. I asked a pilot, actually, you know, what's it like and all that kind of stuff in the Airbus. And he says, one of the main things I remember him saying was, you've got to be careful on the descent because it's very easy. And he was explaining this very thing. I didn't really get it, but I understood what he was saying. But I can see now with the flight simulator is you can be too fast and go above your, you know, you can go above your profile and screw things up, you know, and then delay the flight, which costs fuel and stuff. So he said that's one of the things he said that's hard to manage, you know, which is interesting, you know. So the Fenix is really it's really impressive. Here we go. We are let's get a flight blank here. 41 miles out, folks. 41 miles out. Ian Beffington on YouTube says, not getting it now, but I appreciate your comments. Being truthful is always better, good or bad. It is. It is. I saw a lot of videos there, them talking about GSX, and they're going, you know, it's a little bit buggy, but, you know, and they're all nice and you know, all very favourable towards GSX. You know, if you take GSX for free from them to show it off, you're not going to bitch about it. Let's be honest about it. If they gave to me, if I wrote to them and said, oh yeah, I want to do a video on your GSX, and then I'm going, oh, this is shit, this is broken, you'd be leaning towards, well, it's a little bit buggy instead of, you know. So that's why I buy pretty much everything. Because I don't have to lie. I'm not put in a position, should I say, where I have to, you know, tell it as it is. So I might make a video on it, see if they come any good. But yeah, don't get it now. I wouldn't get it now, is what I'm saying. I wouldn't. If I knew it would have stopped the stream twice, was it? Sorry, twice. It's just, I couldn't get off the ground. I had to restart the whole sim. I had to come out and back in. I remember one time it just wouldn't, keys wouldn't press here. You know? All sorts of weird stuff was happening. So you can see there's my little grip waypoint there, folks. Now it should be a little bit more over here. I grant you that, but I just thought we'd extend it out and see what happens. Give myself a little bit of breathing room. It's just as well I extended it because we're still too, you know, we're still a little bit too fast. Oh no, we're not. Brakes off. I have to brakes off too long. It's not to add power here. So, okay, I'm dying to go for to check something in the next room. Okay, so I'll be back in 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Okay, probably 12 seconds, and then we're going to get ready for approach. Sorry, I have to leave the chair. It's one of those things that has to be done. Will you sit there? Back. Let's hope the airplane is falling out of the sky. Okay, here we come to grip. 7,000 feet. What have I done? What have I not done? LS. 109.9, 11 miles out. Let's crow flies. Okay. Let's get approach mode. What are we? 6,000 feet. Oh, gripper sim. See, I was chatting too much. I was chatting during the... See that? Okay, so sterile cockpit. I'm only going to talk about what I'm doing. Is it armed approach phase automatically? Yeah. What's our speed? Let's slow down a little bit, please. So we're good. We're going to start turning in now. So it's just as well I put that waypoint in. Someone's saying arm approach mode way ahead. Do you know? Let's do that. Approach mode is now armed. Barrow 682 B as well. No, don't do that to me, please. Stop that. Oh my god, I need some buttons here. I need some buttons. It's going to screw through. Ah ha ha! No! 1010, 1010. 15 miles out now. All good. All very nice. 682 set. Safety belt sign on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be making our... Ladies and gentlemen,
Radio set.
we'll be
Speed
making our
102.10
approach
knots.
shortly. We ask that you take your drink to
Almost.
your seat,
Running lights are on.
fasten your
Taxi
safety
lights
belt.
on.
We'll be offering more drinks shortly. Also, we would like to take this time to thank you all of our
To take off now.
subscribers and members for supporting our endeavors. If you are
My
not a
spotters are.
subscriber on Twitter or member on YouTube, please consider
Brakes
joining
set.
in order to secure our adventures fare into the
Medium.
future. Thank you.
Now this is going to be interesting because it doesn't have an approach. It's not quite intercepting my waypoint here. But we're on the glide slope. It does have kind of a 30-degree intercept there. I would, however, like to just change my heading a little bit more to the left. So let's go to 270 for the moment. Push that towards me. I want to get right on it early. So approach is armed, autopilot's on. No, it's not. No wonder. Disconnect. Let's keep an eye on it. 10 miles now, flaps 1. Back to managed mode. Let's keep an eye on it. 9.5 miles to go now. Now we're going to intercept it. I've got to keep an eye on this and make sure it does it. So flaps are set to 1. Lights are on. Spoilers are armed. Flaps are already set to 1. Auto brakes set to medium. And we're just on our approach now. So it's going to take the right turn. Great. It's taking the right turn. Hopefully, let's go to 10 here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to intercept it. 8.4 miles out. Great. Happy days. That all looks good. Recorder comes on. Come on, flight recorder. Come on, don't distract me now. Hurry up. Recorder's on. Flaps 2. Gear down. I'm going to take up manual early. Let's make sure I get my seated position correct. We've got a wind from the left. Autopilot off. Get down. My aircraft is manual now. Well, I want at least 1,000 feet a minute to catch up that now. My eyes are here. My eyes are here now only. That's all I'm looking at. You'll see my eyes looking up. I don't want to look at the airport, right? The flight director is giving me flaps 3 now. It's giving me odd readings. Yeah, that's not correct, the flight director. I don't know why. So, I need 800 feet a minute on the descent. The speed is too high. Too fast, I'm putting on a bit of brakes there. Now, 800 feet. I want 145 knots. 4 miles out. I keep that 800 feet. So you can see my eyes aren't looking up, okay? Feet on pedals. Get rid of that caution light there, please. That's just a speed brake. Now, why are we going too fast? See, this is because I didn't arm approach mode, right? So I'm going to take over the throttle as well manually. Get rid of the brakes now. Taking over the engines. It's quite a crosswind from the... It's 34 knots. This is going to go badly, and I'll tell you why. Oh... There we go. So I'm manual on the throttle now as well. Okay, that's all good. Stop beeping at me, please. Just... I want to fly manual. Too slow.
Speed, speed, speed.
Too slow. It's very sensitive. Now, you would have gone around. I would have gone around that, but still, it's really hard to fly this manually because... Would you shut up? I want to fly it manually. Would you stop beeping at me? This is going to be a tough crosswind. This is going to be 30 knot crosswind. And we all know that Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't like the crosswinds. It's way over... It's way overdone with the crosswind.
40, 30, 10.
I want to put it down. Oh, it bounced it. Going around.
10, 5.
Nope. Going around anyway. Going around. That crosswind is not happening for us, folks. It's just... It should be able to... Oh, wow. See, that's the sim for you. Is there anything we can do about that? No, there's nothing we can do about that. Okay, so I add power and gears coming up now. Positive rate of climb. Would you trim, please? Flaps are up. Toga flaps. I didn't even get to say it because it was so messy. 1,500 feet back to climb. Autopilot on. Okay, so we're going around. What a shame. What a shame. So let's do a 2,000 feet, wasn't it? We'll go to the 3. Climb power set. Flaps going up now. What a shame. Flaps up. No, I don't want to go too fast. I want to go about 200, or let's see about manage mode. Flaps up. 210 knots. 210 knots I want. Why is it saying toga? No. Oh, auto throttle is disarmed. The go-rounds, I'd want to practice them a fair bit. Do you know? I might do that one day, just on this, on the. I might do that one day. Just simply. Where is that heading bug going? Okay, that's where I want. About here. Look towards me. Now it'll turn. 2,000 feet. I know it's at 2,000 feet, but for the go around, but I'm going to do it manually here. So yeah, sorry. So what I might do. I know I stuffed it up. What I might do is one day, just do a whole load of low approach and go arounds to get that muscle memory working, you know. So gears up, flaps are up. I'm going to leave everything else as it is. Got to rearm spoilers. It was a terrible go around. But you see, the problem I'm having here is that the crosswinds in Microsoft Flight Sim are way over exaggerated. I mean, I can land a Cessna in 30 knots crosswind. I've done it many times. Only because I didn't take off in that weather, but it just was bad when I came back. Weather changes very quickly where I am. If you can land a Cessna in 30 knot crosswinds, you can land one of these in 30 knot crosswind. Really, do you know? So it's not all the Sim's fault though, by the way. Yeah, ground spoilers are on, safety belts are on. Now let's start turning down for downwind. I'm just thinking now to my head why that was messed up. I didn't arm approach mode again. Now here it says activate approach face here, but it wasn't there. So, you know, let's activate it here now. Confirm. It was gone when I went to look at it. You know? And I was going, oh, why is that? I don't know why. Let's see what people are saying. The carnage on the runway. Yes, it was carnage on the runway. Johnny F. This plane has made me want to upgrade my PC. Low FPS for me when compared to PMDG. Turks, that was from Turks 679 there on Twitch. Well, actually, what I did is I had everything on ultra, right? And there's no difference between ultra and high performance. Put it down to high performance. You know, there's really no difference. I don't notice any difference. And nobody at the stream noticed any difference, and I've had it like that for a month or two now. So, the airport's out this way now. Somewhere? Right there? That's it. So just keep going downwind now. So, yeah, it's just that happens to me. That happened to me as well, you know, Turks. That it got choppy on final. So I just put it from ultra down to high. And look, it's still exactly the same. Now, I didn't leave the clouds at ultra. I left the clouds at ultra and everything else, you know, down a bit. There's no difference, really. You know, you wouldn't notice it up this high at all. So, didn't activate the go around. Anyway, much to do. Lonely Reaper says, sorry Nighthawk, I was coming down hard and couldn't get the power on it quick enough. So there was the others I think had a bit of mayhem. So yeah, it was mayhem. And I don't kick yourselves. I ain't kicking myself because the crosswinds in Flight Simulator are way, you see, it's like they've modeled it so there's way too much force of wind, because if the wind's coming from this direction here, 30 knots, you're going to get a push here and the nose is going to go to the right, for example, but you'll still have rudder authority to stop that, and once you start rolling out, you don't. Now, I didn't get to roll out. We'll have a look at the replay and how dodgy that was, you know. It is harder in the sim. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to come down to 2,000 feet. Right, we'll do that now. Put it towards me. Vertical speed. I don't like going to 2,000 feet. Come on, are you coming down? Yeah. So I'm going down to 2,000 feet. And I'm going to go direct to the waypoint Charlie 132, and then we're going to start the approach again. Are you leveling off? Are you leveling off? No, he's not leveling off. Level off. Oh no, sorry, 2,000 feet I said. Okay, 2,000 feet it is. Let's start turning in. We're 10.4 miles out now. It's still, this is going to be a tough landing, folks, right? I'll do my best. But it's way overreactive, those winds. I'm going to go a little bit past here so I get a nice turn in. Just as well about the extra fuel on board. But we do have plenty of fuel. So 862 is minimums. Look, it's 44 knots there, look. 44 knots from the west. So I'm taking my time. I'm going out a good bit now. I want to get myself, you know, lined up nicely. Lonely Reaper, had the 737 is too big for this airport. Poor Lonely Reaper. Nighthawk says, it's okay, got a 94 feet per minute landing rate. Well done, Nighthawk. Lonely Reaper says, have no idea how bad mine was. Rebel Loves Coffee says, this is odd 5. LOL. Good luck, we're all with you. Oh yeah, I have to do that little thing, press the button. Good luck, we're all counting on you. And don't call me Shirley. Okay, so let's turn in and let's go direct to Charlie 132 or I32. Flight plan. Direct. Charlie 132. I32 it is. It's an I actually. I's and ones, guys. You know, you gotta be really careful with those I's and ones. In America, a 1 looks like an I. You know, they always do that. Or a 0 looks like an O. I always put a European strike through my O's, you know, or zeros. So O and O in America look the same. O and 0, sorry. O and 0 in America look the same, or in Australia. So I always put a European cross through it. It looks fancy too, you know. Decluttering so I can see stuff and things. Let's arm. We'll give it a second here. Let's arm approach mode next. I was told there, the guys, do it early on. Do it early on, they said. So let's see how we go this time. So 15 miles out. Loads of time now to get set up. And then we gotta go back. Let's get my controls here. Sorry, we're looking at producer buttons there. As you can see, producer buttons is a little bit concerned. She's moved over to the other side of the room. She's looking at me and judging me a great deal. She's not particularly impressed. Okay, you can see that there. Good. Okay, approach mode is armed. Let's get our head in the game. Mr. Rainbow says, loves coffee, says, yes, I get confused about 0 and O as well. It's a funny one. Okay, approach mode is armed. We're way below the glide slope. 12 miles out. So we're getting no indications, it's all good. I don't know if this takeoff config is for landing config as well, but I don't know. Anyway, many questions. I have many questions. Many questions that need to be sorted. Mr. Rainbow says loves coffee. Mr. Rainbow loves coffee says US is just weird. Well, it's the same in Australia. I was going and I'd put an O, a strike to my O's, and I remember them saying, "Ah, look at these fancy European zeros." O 0 naught. 10 miles out, flaps 1. Buttons. It's kicking off now. Stop it. Good. It's turning. It's doing what it should be doing. All the landing lights on and everything. It's going up to 8 o'clock now, I think. No, it's 1:15. Okay. Let's see how the autopilot manages. Let's do Cat 3 here. Autopilot 2 now is armed. We're going to bring it right down to the line on autopilot. Why didn't I think of this before? Because we know Microsoft doesn't handle the crosswinds. It'll bring it right down, but I guarantee you, once we land, right? Flaps 2, gear down. Once we land, it's going to go off the runway. Wait, you see. 45 knots. It's not direct. It's probably at 20 knots now, half that. Right, see where the arrow is? The wind's coming from over here, so it's probably less than 20, I'd say. So that's more than manageable in any airplane. You know? So I'm not going to do it manually. Nope. Oh, don't be looking at the comments. Last comment. Okay. 6 miles in, flaps 3. We should be saying speed checks, really. And full flaps 177 knots, which we're in. And full flaps now. So we've got full flaps, gears down, no lights. We've got our spoilers armed, we've got full flaps. So I'm going to take an auto throttle, so look at this. I'll have to put it up here. This. No, go away. Stop it. Every time. Every time. Every time. This is happening.
Speed.
Okay, this is going all wrong on me again. It's distracting me.
Speed.
Autopilot disconnected. I think the juicer buttons may have stood on the Xbox controller there. Let's see if we can manage to rescue it. Too late. I think it might be too late. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Speed brakes can come off now in a second. Sorry, producer buttons there jumped up me. I was trying to control. It's no excuse. See, I'm going too fast though, folks. Too fast. It's adding power though. Why is it adding power now? I did say 245, didn't I? Let's see how it handles it. Because I use speed brakes there, I need to arm them.
500.
A little bit too fast, but I'll take it.
100 above.
Okay, now I gotta stop this thing. And it's gonna go veering. The nose is gonna go veering to the left.
Minimum.
Continue landing. Take the power off now myself.
100.
Light slow.
40.
Pull up, 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 pull up. There's a reverse coming up. All over the shop there. Loads of braking. Reverse off. It was difficult. It was difficult, folks. Let's have a look at the replay and then do the turnaround, shall we? I was trying to adjust the camera so you could see buttons jumping up and down on me. But use the buttons jumping up and down, scratching my arm. I must get a camera. I have to get. It's hilarious. I have to get a camera so you can see what's going on here. I get very angry with your buttons. Use the buttons. Very, very displeased. Let's park it up here, right outside the tower. We're parking outside the tower, folks, because we got a phone call and we got to ring the tower, and that means we're in trouble. Right, so we're in trouble. My job's on the line now. You know, I went around, I'm in a shitty go around. A shitty approach. And that's it. Parking brake on. Okay, so what we're going to do, right, we're going to do the replay. I'm going to leave the flaps down for the replay, okay? And everything as it is, and then we're going to come back in, power down the engines, and do the turnaround, okay? So let's have a look at that replay. And just have a look at the comments there I may have missed. Some Random Phillips says, hey, Gripper. How are you? Some Random Phillip. Good to see you. Good to see you. Stop that. Good to see you, some Random Phillip. We've also got Ian Bevington. Butter. Well, was it? Was it? Oh, that was sore. She scratched my arm. She just wants a thing. She just wants a treat. That's what it is. I'll have to get a camera overlook at the sim one day. I want to change the whole setup here. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so let's come back. Let's go and do the replay, folks. Good job, sir. It was a good rescue, wasn't it? Because the autopilot disconnected when I was struggling with producer buttons, and I rescued it. Some random Philip says my side stick and throttles arrived. Oh, great. He says just don't know what are the best keybinds for it. Some random Philip, I think they should be automatic. You know, look it up on YouTube. There's loads of things I had to get those all set up. He also says I'm doing well, thanks. How about you? Not too bad. Not too bad, except for the go around. Let's have a look. This is going to be interesting. How to the go around. Let's see if I got a wing strike or something. So I'm stopping the recording. We're going to do the replay. We're going to do the go around as well. Pause replay. I know it's going to go crazy. So this is the go around. On this one. On this one. What happened to this one? Oh, everything happened. So here's the go around. John C, how are you doing? This is a go around. Look at that crab angle there. Look at that. That is massive, right? So it's like a 20 knot crosswind, folks. That's way... I don't know what's going on, but look at the spoilers going, hell for leather. You know, I love that. That looks really cool. So it's scary go around. We'll have a look at the passenger view as well, then we'll have a look at the landing. Scary go around. That is like an 80 knot wind, I'd imagine. You know, look at the noses on it. The nose is right in the centre. Right? Look, we're right in the centre. Right? All nice. But look at that. Look at that crab angle. Okay. Okay, now it's decreasing now. So I had this manual now, okay? So I had it manual. What happened? It was just all out of control. Oos! Oh yeah, it bounced. Oos. Then I said I'm going around, added full power. Took the flaps up one stage. Now I know you want to have a look at the other side. Oh! It's just uncontrollable in the crossfit. It's embarrassing. Pause. I'm not taking that. That is just... I got a tail strike for sure. Okay. I came down too fast. Oos, I didn't get a tail strike yet. Oh god, it looks like it did. So I went around. Yeah, that was that a tail strike? Did the wing hit? No, it didn't. No, the wing didn't hit down. God. Again, I'm going to keep saying it. I don't care. Flight sim doesn't work properly in crosswinds. It does not. No, sir. Let's get the daylight here so we can see if we hit the tail. It's a little bit brighter so you can see. There we go. Right. That will give you a better view. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Didn't quite get a tail strike, thankfully. Do you believe me? But it was close. It was too hard. I landed too hard. Because I was going too slow. And I applied back pressure and nothing happened. There was a bounce. Going around. It won't show you the rudder. Oh, the wing nearly hit the ground. I can't see. I don't think I got it. Let's say we didn't. Okay, so that was the horrific go around. I'm not taking responsibility for that. No. No. And here's the landing. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you the passenger view. Let's see how terrifying it was for the passengers. see how absolutely terrifying it was to the passengers, folks. It's very gusty. It's really hard to approach. Big thump. Oos! Up it went again. I said I'm going around. Full power was at it. It doesn't record the sounds either. It was coming back down anyway. I just wanted to keep it on the runway. Oh, the wing is very close to the ground, but as you know, it didn't hit the ground. Not if we went again. Okay, enough of that. Let's go to the landing. Passenger view in the landing to start with. Passenger view at the landing. Who wants a break for 5 minutes? So Brandon Phillips says, I'll be back in 15 minutes. Sorry, I have to go quick. Okay. Evening all, just joined. John C says, great. So Brandon Phillips says, I'm doing well, thanks. How about you? Juicy Buttons wants to have her a treat. So after I've shown you the replay outside of the landing, this is the landing inside. I'll show you one outside. There we go. That was okay. Now here it got a bit wonky because there's one wheel in the air and it kind of lifts the whole airplane up with just a little bit of a crosswind like that. So let's have a look. Let's pause the replay. Go back a bit. Have a look outside. There we go. We'll have a look at all the three wheels. From this view perhaps. Resume replay. Jeez, buttons. No. Good dog. Good dog. We got see one wheel touch down there. Those wheel came down, and that was an okay landing. That's all right. Wasn't the worst in history. Good dog. Evening all just joined, says Johnny C. What else do we got? Lonely Reaper. Tail struck as you took off. Maybe not. Yeah, probably, possibly. It was very close, Lonely Reaper, on the go around that was. There you go, that's the landing there. So folks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the gate here. I think we should take a 5-minute break. What do you say? We take my usual 5-minute break. So I'm just going to park the airplane. What we'll do is I'm going to put the aircraft back to base. Back to the gate. Okay, we're going to take that 5-minute intermission. Right, it's exactly 5 minutes. Where is it here? Next leg. So I'm going to set it up and do the whole next leg from beginning, from the gate where we left off earlier, and we'll be back in exactly 5 minutes. Okay, we're going back. We're going to go back to Glasgow, which is going to be great, and I'll see you in exactly 5 minutes. Okay, folks, we're back. We is back. Let's get the old. You got producer buttons there. There's nothing really happening there with the controllers. Alright, the camera's just a bit busted there. Okay, great, I'm back. Now, hey Grill, can you post the info for Fear Force? Oh yeah, so we will. Yes, I'm gonna just for the moment just get rid of my face and the buttons cam just to give you some eye candy, right? And we're gonna do the whole thing, as you know. Oh, now one thing I haven't done, right? I haven't. This is right when we parked up at the gate. Okay. I'll put the camera back on here. This is right where we parked up at the gate. Okay. So obviously when we get to the gate, I'm not really following the checklist very well. Landing checks, the standing gear. Oh, you haven't did that. Okay, so let's disarm. Flaps are up. I just did that there. Flaps are up. Spoilers are disarmed. Auto brakes to the off position. Grand stuff. They're off now. Oh, good. I did not turn on the terrain radar. I did not turn it on here. See, it goes a bit crazy with the replays. Good. And engines come off. No, they don't, because I didn't put on the APU. Right. APU's on. Now we gotta wait for the APU to kick off. But we have, do we have ground power? Ground power available? No, we do not. I just can't put my eyes on it here. See, that's the thing. See, it's usually lit up external power. So, is it not available? No, it's not available, external power, but we don't need it. Right, because we're doing a turnaround now. Juicy Buttons is not happy. We'll just have to... What can you do, folks? Okay, APU is... Let's go to APU here. We just have to wait for it to kick off. I'll take my face off there, and we'll get this flight plan. I'm going to create some space in the flight plan. I'm going to wait for it to say ground power available. Any minute now. Of course, all the passengers will be deboarding now, etc., etc. Right? Now, I would have put this on as we're taxiing, by the way. You know? But the replay kind of distracted me from that. I think in future I should park it right to the gate and do all the normal stuff then when I switched off the engines and the passengers are just deboarding. Then do the replay, you know? Because I'm doing the replay too soon, I feel. Dr. Rainbow says Dr. Rainbow Loves Coffee says watching Doctor Who and flying with Gripper. The Gripper family prices. It is. Great, we've got available APU now. Let's put on the switch off the engines. Or we can switch off the yeah, just flick off the engines, I guess. There we go. Engines off. Let's just check what it's saying here. Brakes hot. Brakes are hot. Park and brake for defer shocks, so don't put the shocks on. Delay takeoff for cooling. Okay, great. That's no problem. Let's put the park and brake on. I love this. Right, let me show you this. Right. So I did jam on the brakes, if you remember. Right. Just for shits and giggles. Right. I should have gone to the end of the runway, but I want to see this. I want to show you this. There is the. You can hear them. You know the noise of them cooling down. And so let's put the brake on. Listen to this. Brake on or fan on. There you go. Good. And what else have we got? Autopilot off. Yeah, I don't know. I keep giving out about the autopilot. We don't need you. And let's get the passengers gone again. But let's do our flight plan while that's happening, okay? So reset the cam. Let's get some mic candy in here. And why not use some ground stuff while we're looking at this? Let us get some ground action here. We get the steps and all that kind of stuff. Let's go to ground services. We will want. Oh, come on. Request baggage. Request catering. doesn't seem to give me a gauge here, but that's because I'm on park properly probably. Okay, so fuel supply, because we need more fuel possibly. Let's just do that. Right, let's get to sim brief now. Let's start our new flight plan. Okay, so we are now going from new flight. Now I'm going to write this down if you don't mind. I can't particularly see what I'm doing, but it's just much easier to write some stuff down. Okay. We are going from Leeds, Echo Golf November Mike to Glasgow. Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot. That will do. Now, flight plan. Echo Golf November Mike to Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot. Airframe is Airbus A320. Good. I'm going to take some extra fuel on board. 66 will do. Let's have a look at that flight plan there. Again, not quite a straight line, but what are you going to do? Okay, I always select the first one, by the way. I always select the first one. Now, you did ask me the flight plan. I think you did there. I'll put it in the chats, okay? So I'm going to generate that flight. Anything else there? Let's just see what runways are coming in and out of. 2222, yeah, that's alright. That's fine. Generate flight. Yep. And that, folks, is done. Very good. Let's minimize that window on the other screen there. Let's get my face back on. Yep. Okay, so let's load up the flight plan. Let's start here. Arrived. Commence deboarding. Okay, just deboard. Thank you. Okay, so let's go back to my flight, and it will say, oh. It didn't quite give us our new flight plan. Usually it comes in and asks us. Oh, import next flight, of course. See it here. Import next flight. Very nice. Don't worry about the times there. Echo Golf November Mike to, there's a fueling there. That will do. Thank you, Mr. Fuel Truck. It just comes up automatically. That will do. Plenty of fuel there. Good. That's all done. There we got the weather here. And also, by the way, just for your information, isn't it nice to have it on top here? So we're also going to give you the times at the top of the screen. Echo Golf November Mike 2 Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot, and that will reload the top of the screen hopefully. Yep, that's done. Very nice. And let's get our flight plan loaded. So into, let's clear here. Clear here, come on. Init. Let's load our flight plan. Oh, one thing I didn't show you. I said I'd give you the flight plan, didn't I? And I didn't do that. Didn't do that. There it is, it's loaded up. So one thing I didn't do is give you, and write some stuff down for myself. There we go. Now we've got an arrival as well. So Leeds, we're leaving on runway 32. Coming into Glasgow is runway 23. And our SID from Leeds is November Echo Lima Sierra Alpha 3 Whiskey. And our star, our arrival is Romeo India Bravo Echo Lima 1 Golf. Or, now I'm going to copy that and put it in the chat there for you. I think someone asked me there. It should be the same for everyone anyway in the if you go into SimBrief, okay? Altitude 20,000 feet. Okay. I'll put that in the chat there as well. There you go. And there you go. Let's have a read the chat here to see what I've missed. I've missed some bits and pieces. Bear with me now for a moment. The chat a bit better. Just read the chats here. Nighthawk says, I think the low-level air turbulence causes the A320 autopilot to increase and decrease the throttle erratically. I think it would to keep the speed, you know. But I don't know why I was going too fast. I have a feeling once again what I've done is I didn't activate approach phase earlier on because I was a bit late. I was about 10, 12 miles out or something. I said, oh shit, activate approach phase. But it was gone from the FMC. I don't know how that works, as it does it automatically or what. So, there you go. Let's have a look at YouTube there if I missed anything. John C. popped in. Miranda Phillip has gone off. Mark Durko. Oh yeah, Mark Durko says, thank you Mark. Mark is a long-time viewer actually. Mark Durko says, Happy New Year, Gripper, mate. And you all, let's rock the socks off 2023. Nice one, Marco. I like your attitude. Big Sky Rider's with us as well. He says, my seat, now I can start my cockpit. Okay, so you're in your seat. Okay, great. Happy days. Okay, so that's the flight plan. Right, happy enough? Good. Let's keep those windows open there on the other side. Okay, so flight number, we put in number 2 for shits and giggles. Cost index, we're going to do a 5 here. We're also the cruise temp, you said 20,000 feet? I think we may have a tailwind. We can change that as we go. Let's go straight to unit page 2. Let's get our fuel weights, all our fuel weights and stuff. So mass and balance. QNH here is 1010. 1010 once, twice, and no. 1010. There you go. Okay, let's load it up immediately. 162 passengers, boarded 0. Load aircraft. Instant. Great. And we have 14.2 and 31.9. 14.2 and let's just double check that. 14.2, yeah. Yeah, and 31.9. 31.9. I'm going to keep going fast unless someone asks me questions. Oh, what have I done here? What happened there? Oh, a second here now. I don't know if that's... Seems a bit low. Doesn't it? Oh, I know what happened. .9. Is that an entry? It's too low. What's going on here? It's a weird figure there. Is that a weird figure, folks? Load aircraft. Resend load sheet. Load sheet sent to cars. Reset all. Oh dear. Reset all doesn't. Let's go back to my flight and see if we can reload it. Top to in support from SimBrief. Boom. There we go. Ground services. No, sorry, mass balance. Load aircraft. Instant. 162. 141.2, is that right? Have I gone daft here? Let me just examine this here now. $26.3. I'm getting different stuff here. Is there an issue here? That should be higher. That should be higher. Anyone see it in there? Nope. Nothing in the comments there. Nope. What am I doing wrong here? That's right there. It looks okay there, but here it's like there's nothing in here now. That's just the packs list. Resend load sheet. Well, have I done something strange here? I didn't do the flight plan. Yeah, I didn't do the flight plan, so let's just finish off the flight plan here. That could be the issue, I think. Departure 3-2. We're going off November Fox Echo Lima Sierra Alpha 3 Whiskey. Yeah, that's the same. It's just always drops a digit there. I don't know why. Our arrival is going to be into runway 23, ILS 23 please. And rib or IB Echo 1 Golf. Yeah, that's it. Boom. That could be our issue there. I just didn't really go. I didn't follow the proper route there. Okay, so let's go to Arcboat and see how that goes. Let's go to 10 miles out. And let's have a look. One. Ooh. Oh. Oh, plan mode, excuse me. Oh. One. That's fine. That looks good to me. That looks good to me, folks. Yep. Now. Reload set. Reload set. No, sorry. Send. I don't know what's going on here. They ain't the right figures. Do you know, they ain't the right figures, folks. Let's try my flight and reload. Go back here and reload. Re-import from SimBrief. Re-import now. Good. Mass and balance. Nope. Load aircraft. Nope. Reset all. Okay. I'll go back into my flight. What have I done wrong here in previous flights? I don't know. Okay, so it's re-imported. See, there you go. Right, now we know the passengers. Instant. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. 141. You know, I'm kind of lost there. A little bit. You know, it should be like, I'm going to put in 40.8 here. I don't know what's going on there. There's something weird. If anyone knows, let me know. I don't know. Maybe it's a weird bug. Maybe I did something a bit funny coming in. 31.9. I know that's not right, but it does seem very strange there. I don't know what's going on there. They're definitely not the ring. You have way too much fuel on board. Yeah, I see. I'm thinking there's too many digits here. Do you know? Maybe that's the issue. Thank you. So how do I know if I have way too much fuel on board? You know? Okay, yeah, because you can't go with full tanks and full passengers. Maybe that's the thing. Or maybe I've learned something new, folks. Oh, I selected A330 in SimBrief. Did I? Did I select the A330 in SimBrief? That could be the problem. Please let that be the problem. Does it say A330 up here somewhere? Surely you can have full tanks and passengers. It just shortens your range, no? Well, no, it wouldn't shorten your range, but surely you can have full tanks and all passengers. Maybe I did, and that's from Jalpino 2107. You selected the A320. Jalpino, thank you for telling me that, because I would have been completely confused. Now I've learned a thing. Be more careful. Let's try the flight plan again then, right? Is there a way I can check that now? Let's see if I did actually do that. Where's the aircraft? Because that's possible. That would make sense to me. Does it give the aircraft type here? There we go. Look. Disregard the last flight plan I put in there, folks. Jalpino, you are now the hero of the day. Jalpino 2107. You're the hero of the day. Thank you for that. New flight. God. Depart. Echo Golf November Mike. So much for the quick turnaround. You know, I should never set that. To Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot. Good. Aircraft A320, please. There we go. Because I was thinking to myself, that's 141 point something. And I said, it can't be right. So there you go. So we're going to do that. A320. I was just flying through too quickly there, wasn't I? A little bit of fuel on board. And there should be a problem, you know? So there you go. Let's generate that. Wow. Generate flight. I suppose it could be easily done. I'm sure I'm not the first person to do that. But there you go. It just didn't look right. And that makes sense. There you go. Now. Can I reload the flight plan here now and redo the whole thing? Let's learn something new then. Can I do it in ATSU there and reload the flight plan? AOC. Flight init. Reinitiate it, I hope. Back to init. No. So now how do I reload the flight plan? Bugger. This is something I really want to know how to do. How to reset it. This is really important. Because it doesn't always go well, does it? So if anyone knows, you selected A320 in SimBrief. Yes, if you know how to reset the menu. Com menu. No. I think I found this one day. No. AOC. So much for the quick turnaround. Flight init. Whether no. Is it data? Position monitor IRS. So how do I reset the whole flight plan, folks? It's in prof. No, it's not in prog, is it? No. Let's have a look and see what you're saying here on... No. I wonder how to reset this thing now. Because you switch off the engines, it resets. Right, but how in the mother of God... Nope. I'll find it. It's in here somewhere. It's got to be a way to reset it. How can I reload a flight plan, folks? If you know, let me know. Oh, here we go. Nighthawk's on the case. MCDU menu ATSU. Okay, I missed it then. MCDU menu and ATSU. Okay. And then where? AOC menu. Flight in, I tried this. Init data required. Is that it, Nighthawk? Nope. Nope. Atsu. Hey, it's data link status. I don't think that's that, is it? No. AOC menu. Arrive message. AOC delay. ATC required. Flight init. Then go init button. This is AOC you said. Atsu. Then go init button. IRS init. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to switch off the aircraft. Nighthawk says there. I had to restart mine because the CDU deleted a section of the flight plan. Okay, but it's not working for me. Init. Okay, so so I think what you're saying here is ATSU menu in here. AOC menu. And flight init. I've done that. Is init required. Init data required. Is that it? It does nothing. It's really annoying, isn't it? You know what we'll do? I wonder if we switched off the APU. It doesn't make sense. You need to be able to do this in the cockpit. Do you know? Start from cold and dark, perhaps. Yeah, Jalpan, you're right. Start from cold and dark, but it's something that actually has bugged me for a while. Is if you feck it up like I've just done there now, you got to be able to reset it. So if they're in the real aircraft, maybe it's not modelled. Do you know? Let's try from cold and dark. So what if we switch everything off then? So we leave the lights where they are. We'll switch off the APU. We'll switch off the ground power, which is off already. We'll switch off the batteries. Right. We'll switch off these guys. And we'll switch everything back on again. This is the longest turnaround ever. The longest turnaround ever. Isn't it? Here we go. Aircraft position invalid. IRS init. Oh, of course it's going to be invalid. It does take a bit. I didn't switch them off. I didn't switch them back on and off again. There we go. That's instant. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now. Yeah. That's an old message. Now we go to init. There we go. Please work. Please work. I'd like to do that without switching everything off, but what are you going to do? There we go. Now we're sucking diesel. Oh my god, so much for... I'll have to change the title on that. Because it's just a disgrace. Do you know? It did say flight level... Okay, so we've changed it again here. Let me just double check the flight level for you. Still the same flight plan. 18,000 feet. What? Now it's lower? It doesn't make sense to me. Is that 30,000 feet climb? 30,000 feet level. 18,000 feet? Really? Well, we'll go to 18,000 feet initially. Right? I could be getting that wrong. That temperature looks about right there. Minus 23. And then page 2. So we've learned we've got to switch up. We've learned nothing there actually. I don't know if it's modeled to reset the FMC, the flight plan, and all that kind of stuff. So let's. Oh no, we've got to go back here to my flight. Oh my god, I've done this so quick in the past. and it's just not right. This is just a terrible state of affairs. Massive balance, please. Load aircraft. It's got the old one there. It's got the old one still. Reset all. Damn your eyes. Reset it. Still got the old. Has it? Okay, let's reload it again then. This is just a terrible state of affairs. Buttons is going to be furious because I'm late. Okay, massive balance. Load the aircraft. Instant. 45th, there we go. 57. Yeah, it has an extra digit because I thought it was the A380. 57.4, 31.2. 57.4 slash. Aha! 0.4 slash 31.2. Boom. I'd say the passengers are sitting there screaming and they're waiting for the pre-flight.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go,
and
confirm
welcome
block.
to this
Thank you very much.
mostly
Let's go
comfortable
to
and
performance
exhausting
now and
flight.
get our
We'll be
fee speeds
taking
for
off
departure.
shortly. We ask
Let's
that
come
you
out here
fasten
and
your
let's move
seatbelt
on.
and stow your loud babies in the overhead
Performance
soundproof
departure.
lockers. Those of you with large
It's dry now.
oversized as with
It's dry now,
babies
the
can
runway.
throw them
So
under
we're
your
departing
feet.
on
We
runway
also ask that
32.
you are seat and
Flaps
table
1,
tied
toga.
and are in their upright position
Yes.
for takeoff. Please ensure all personal
Anti-ISL packs on.
devices,
Boom, boom,
including
boom. Load that
laptops,
there.
cell phones, and
Load the
power
weather.
sexual
010.
implements
Calculate the
are
V
powered
speeds.
off.
And our V
Smoking
speeds
is prohibited
are.
throughout this flight,
See, we need
as
toga
we will
required.
serve
I said
large
toga
amounts
yes.
of alcohol
1, 2,
to
3, 1,
ensure
4,
that
6.
your intoxicate levels are high. For
1,
these of
2,
you who
3.
are feeling unruly, alcohol is
1,
provided
4,
to
6.
ensure your
Short runway,
personal
folks.
intoxication and
1,
dehydration
4,
on
6.
arrival.
That's
Those
actually
of
altitude
you
is
who are
5,000
mentally
feet.
compromised will also be offered
Note to self,
alcohol,
down
but
0
smoking
and
e-cigarettes is
nothing,
mostly
so we're doing
definitely
toga.
prohibited. This will make sense to us
Flaps
for some reason.
1.
Thank you for choosing Gripper
Down
Team for your flight, and we hope
0.0.
you enjoy this journey with us.
0.0, just to double check. Yeah, fine, fine, fine. Good, good, good. That's that done. Great. So our flight plan now. Let's do our departure again. Boom, bitty, boom. We're going 3-2. Of course, the television wants to turn off because it's sitting on the ground for ages. I'm going to be sacked, folks. Sacked. Now, S3 whiskey. That's it. Insert U. Good. Our arrival is going to be runway 23. ILS runway 23. Yep. And rib L something. It's dropped the L for some reason, but that's fine. Good. Boom. Let's check that very quickly to make sure there's no discontinuities. We're going to go to plan mode, which we're in already from the last time. Let's have a quick look. Boom, 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 boom. Zigzag all over the place. That's great. You know, that makes perfect sense to me. And then we go straight in. Well, that looks like a 10-mile final. Happy days. I'm good with that. Let's go back to arc mode now and switch to 10. The APU is on. Let's get the tug. Boom. Let's get the ground power away and all that kind of stuff. APU is on. External power is on. Is the APU on? Let's double check that because we got so messed up there. Oops. That we're in danger now of making another mistake. APU is on. That's great. So we get rid of all the stuff and things. Ground services. Boom, boom, boom. The APU's on, folks. Right? Isn't the APU on? Get rid of you. I just switched everything off there. It sounded like it switched everything off. Okay, let's get the bleed air on. APU bleed, where are you? Where are you? That's the generator. Where's APU bleed? For the love of God, I always miss that. On, great. Let's get the pushback going. Connect the tug. Come on. Oh, there's no tug available. Start. Back. Let's get engine number 2 on. Oh, no. Here we go. Good. We want the nose to go to the tail. I don't know. I'm going to stick to the nose to the left. No, the nose to the right side, all the way. There we go. No, wrong way. There we go. Engine number 1 starting. Let's start up engine number 1 now. Let's make sure our lights are as required. What are we doing on? Drop into auto. Taxi lights on. When we turn off lights on. Oh, great. It just pushes right into the grass. Oh, this is going terribly. Stop, you fool. Go away, Tug. Stop. Just... Well, at least the brakes have cooled down. So that's great. You know, there's no bother there, folks. You know, what I've done there is yeah, I'm not going to say anything. Come on, engines. And the number 1's going to be available now in a second. There we go. Available. Don't need... okay, great. Let's... APU bleed not needed anymore. The APU is not needed either. I can switch that off. Let's taxi forward a little bit. Have we got our taxi lights on? Yes, we have. And we'll do the rest as we go. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hi. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, lovely airport over there. Leeds Bradford, folks. There we go. Let us taxi back to the end of the runway. Very good. Boom, boom, boom. You should be there. You should be there. Let's do you then. Let's switch you as well. That's the engine mode selector to normal mode. We will get our altitude as we taxi. We'll hit the B button for the QNH 1010. That's not a taxi. Is that a taxiway? I'm going to go down this way. Let's get our speed up here because we'll be taxiing all day. There's a whole lot of airplanes there. I don't know who they are. Is that... There's Ryanair on it. This jet something. Those Ryanair jets there. Good. Spoilers, which I've done. Brakes, which I have not. Brakes are on to max for rejected takeoff. The lights seem to be sorted out. I'll tag up there to see the boys. I don't know if okay, we'll do that in the cruise, shall we? So, altitude. I'm going to switch it to 18,000 feet there for the moment. Flight directors are both on. Constraints on. And we're doing a full toggle takeoff. Now on my thrust master, what I'm going to do, so line up and wait. I'm going to take it as the person ahead can just go. Oh, wrong line. Wrong line. Interesting. So let's hold up here for a minute. A bit lost the taxiways there, folks. Oh, it's fine. It's just an odd kind of... Okay, I see. I just got a bit lost. I didn't... you gotta backtrack the runway. I didn't know this. Really? So I'm gonna go forward and take a right. Okay, that's fine. Come on. Lost the taxiway there. I should have planned that a little bit more. I love the way they have the fog and the haze on here. Now, I'm hoping we'll have a tailwind here because we did have a headwind coming in, right? Yeah, kind of. So I'm hoping we'll have a tailwind. Yeah, you backtracked the runway, wow. Let's get back on the taxiway here. Let's tag up for a minute. There's Nighthawk there. I don't know who's in front, it's not showing the tag. Oh, it does show the tag. Let's see who that's ahead of us. That is... must be with us there. Chloe? Chloe B? Is that Chloe B there? Let us know in the chat. Yeah, I'm going to have to change the title. Plainly, it's not a quick short turnaround because I screwed up. I'll try it again tomorrow. I'm going to do that short one. What did you say? I'll do a shorter one tomorrow. I think I'll leave the replays until the actual second, you know, the second leg, because the replays kind of stuffed me up a little bit. Do you know if I'm doing a turnaround? Because the flow gets broken. Do you know? Or I'll have to just restructure it. Okay, you can go ahead there. You can just take off there. I'll be right behind you. So let's just say we are clear. I'm going to put the TCAS on. Transponder on. Flap set to 1. Takeoff config. Everything's fine. Come on. Come on. There's Nighthawk. Oh, I think I can turn around tighter than that circle's indicating. Let us try it. Come on, keep going. Oh, maybe not. Oh, you're facing me now. Okay, well good. Takeoff config is good. Lights are all on. Let's go. Full power. Hang on, what am I doing here? Oh, that looks okay. Good. Full toga power. I got a shock there. It looked like the end of the runway because of the horizon. That's mad. Mantoga, SRS climb, runway nav, auto throttle is blue, 100 knots now, release the back pressure on the stick. Oh, that wind. We have a V1, wow. Very careful on the rudder pedals. V1, rotate. Bring it to wind a little bit there, or just, it's odd. The wind's coming from the left. Okay, the nose is going to go to the right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, good, good, good. Concentrate now, don't go outside looking at views. Let's not look outside for views. Let's start our turn a little bit. 180 knots coming up now. Here's coming up. Flaps up. Autopilot on. Oops. Power back to climb. Autopilot 1 engaged. Auto throttle is armed. It is. Autopilot 1, flight director auto throttle. Okay, good. Flaps are up, gears up. You can switch off those lights. When we turn off lights, nose light off. I don't know why it's not waiting wheels, but anyway. Good. Brakes. Switch them off. Don't need those, and we can disarm the spoilers. Boom. And we're off. Let's have a look outside. Where's such a clamp? Yeah. There we go. Now we can have a look outside. Okay, now at last we're on our way back. At last. Let's get our checklist out. Taxi, climb checklist. Okay, thrusties are set to climb, yeah. All the pilot ones engaged. Taxi lights are off, yeah. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet, so let's be wary of that. We're 4,600, let's say we're cleared. So let's switch to standard now. Boom, and boom. Below 10,000 feet, we're still below 10,000 feet. That's fine, ATC is required. Good. So we've got just over 3,000 feet now to get to our 10,000 for the lights to come off. That's the next thing. Great. There's Nighthawk, there's Johnny F73, and they're both in the A320s. Red Caps in V35. Cam, Fuse, I don't know if he's with us or not. Have I missed anyone else? Let's see what's flying along. Can't recognise anyone there. Might be someone new. I thought there was someone else with us there. There's the boys behind. Really nice. So, yeah, it's a bit of a mystery where if you mess up the flight plan, like I select the A380 or something, whatever it was. You can't reset the FMC. That was a bit annoying, but it's hard with that wind. And obviously we've got a headwind now as well. You know, can we get rid of that headwind at some point? We're going to turn off. Yeah, we're going to take a turn more to the north then, and we should get a bit of a tailwind, I'm hoping. Now the weather can be loaded into this as well. I haven't done that yet. So the APU is off. Let's go to engines here. Good stuff. Now this cruise altitude. I don't know about the 18,000 feet. It doesn't make sense to me. You know, let's go to let's go to Prague here. It says optimal is 34,000 feet. That's the max. You know, 18,000 feet. It says level 18,000, folks. Now, let's see if something to do with the upper winds might be really strong, and that will slow us down maybe so much. I don't know. I don't know how they calculate it. Do you know? I don't know what is the theory between how they calculate the wind, the altitude. Do you know? Because it's a mixture between if you're going through headwinds, you know, or what's the winds doing and all that kind of stuff, and between the density of the air is less and whatnot. I'm going to get rid of that on YouTube there. Sorry about that, folks. How can I ban that person? Hide user and channel. Right. Yeah, so much for the quick turnaround. I gotta change that now because it's not a quick turnaround. It's gonna be like, what the hell? This guy is terrible. So I'm gonna change that now. We'll keep that between ourselves, okay? Just don't tell anybody else. You know, I'm gonna change the title to... Come on, YouTube. Come on. I'm on the other window now. I can show you what I'm doing. I'm cheating, basically. Not really, but you know what I mean. Let's change that title. Changing the title. No quick... I'm getting rid of that. Quick short turnaround because we messed that up there. It was really a short flight. So I just put a standard. There you go, it's changed now. Don't say it. Don't say nothing. Say nothing. There it just says Glasgow to Leeds. Yep. Yep. Change it to grip turnaround. I know. So 18,000 feet then. Now, what was I thinking? I was thinking, well, that's Superman. 501st. Yeah, pretty nice name. Let's go outside here and have a look. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, okay, let's get this. This is 10,000 feet here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Off she goes.
you may realize your safety belts and
Okay,
We'll
so
be cutting out alcohol shortly. Please order more than just one drink at a time. As is customary. The toilets are also ready for you.
Yeah.
While left you now.
Let's get rid of my face for the moment,
Stay on
folks.
task. Thank you.
while we're looking at this flight plan, and let's have a look at the upper winds. So there's a big job of calculating. I remember doing this in ATPL ground school, and I can't remember for the life of me how it was done. I can't remember what I did. Because you calculated you got all the details of the winds and all that kind of stuff, all for that, what ops do, operations. You know, there's people who work this stuff out every day for the airliners. You know, the winds and what altitude you should follow, and you know. So what I want to have a look at here is, where is my? Here we go. Where's the upper winds? At 14,000 feet, the winds are there at where we are. It's about 50, 60, 75 knots at 14,000 feet. Right? So we're going to have a headwind coming across. So I'm going to speed up the airplane. Right? So we're going to have a headwind. So I'm going to increase the power of the airplane. Fuel's not an issue. What did I say? 70... 50, 60, 70 odd knots. So it's the same here at 18. 80 at flight level 24. So we're not going to get away with it much. There's 10,000 feet. We're not going to get away with much by climbing higher. It's only going to get worse as we climb higher. Look at 30,000 feet. 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. So that's why we're down here, I'd imagine. Okay. So what all the thing I can do is, I'm guessing, I'm not a real Airbus pilot and I don't fly this high. So I'm going to increase some speed, folks. Right? To hell with the crew, you know. So let's get the speed up to 345. Push towards me. Manual speed. Yeah, you got a 90 knot headwind now. You know? It only gets worse as you go higher. So I've got to remember now to decelerate before I descend, don't I? This time, for the love of God, right? Just so angry at this because this is looking at the chat too much. I was saying to Copy D there, he's kind of, when he's on, he tells me, you know, as a 10,000 feet, I said, I would then I would activate approach face, and I didn't do that at all. Then I went to look at it way after that, it was way too late. And that didn't happen. So what I need to learn is, if I don't do that, what do? Do you know? Slow down. I think you'd have to slow it down manually, you know? Take over manual control more often. Let's just push it to the edge here. Let's go to 347. 248, 249, 249. That'll shorten our flight time. So it says now up at the top, it's not giving our flight time up the top here. Let's refresh that. Sorry about that, it's not giving you flight time there above. Damn it all to hell. Where is it? Where are you? There you are. Refresh. No, it won't do it. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. It's doing it here. I'm 28% the way there, folks. Let's get our... Let's not screw up now. I'm going to restart that program. I want that to work. The turnarounds, Fly Life Studio I'm using. Oh, I'm sorry. Took you right out there. My apologies. I might have to load it up again. Getting a bit bumpy up here, folks. Now, let's try that one more time and try and get your time up above there. There we go. Is that correct there? It's saying about 18 minutes. Oh, jeepers. Okay, let's get rocking and rolling. Let's get our weather in here. Arrival. QNH 1008. Cruise is managed. Descent is managed. Approach 008. Temperature is 6 degrees. 6. Magnetic winds are 303 knots. Great. Happy days. 300/3. Boom. Trans is 6,000 feet. Our minimums are my 23 ILS, please. We'll do Cat 1, okay. 221. So the airfield is 21 feet above the sea level. Yes, the runway is, sorry. 221 on the barrow. 221 on the barrow. Boom. Great. That's the go around. Great. Flight plan, we're 109 miles out. We should start descending at 18 multiplied by 3 is... Go on. What is it? 53, 54, no? 54. So, because we're quite low, it's only 54 miles out. We have to descend. 54. Car 54. Okay. Those are the winds here. 88. So we've got, let's half that. About 40 knots, Edmund. Kind of half there, yeah. So we're flying along now. That'll do. And can we break something? They're attracted, they are. Off. Yeah, so it's a short enough cruise. Short enough. Okay, now I can pay attention to the chat for a while. I'm going to have a look at Twitch first, very quickly. Nitrox says minus 18. Let me go back a little bit to where we left off. I'm on the lift. Oh yeah, you helped me there. Go to init. Okay, restarted. That was our chat about the FMC. Just means we get more expensive. The Uber says because of the delay of my so-called quick turnaround, it just means we get to spend more time together. God. Nitrox says minus 18,000 feet. So I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it? Probably because of the winds. I'd say because it's the upper winds, I'm guessing. Does anyone know the IRS position? That's a good question. That's another thing that's got to be done on the ground. I got to read up about that. I got to polish up on a lot of this stuff now, right, and start learning more things. Nighthawk, Glasgow, Edinburgh. Yep. Okay, we're talking about the IRS position there. Oh, the 787 wants the IRS position. You can in the FMC. I remember you got to copy and paste it because it goes into it somewhere. I can't recall now. It gives it a latitude and longitude, doesn't it? Oh, you answered them. Okay, great. YouTube now. YouTube comments. And Mr. Abel of Coffee says the new title. Let me put it on my camera here. Yeah. There we go. I'm back. Just arranging the chat now. Yeah, Mr. Abel of Coffee says the new title is short of quick, long short of long quick turnaround. An attempted quick turnaround. Potstorm, never worry about the title gripper, it's all part of the fun. It is. It is. Yeah, I'm looking into too much Potstorm, aren't I? If the plane doesn't behave as it should, take over manually indeed. This is from Jalpatson 2107. All the fancy profiles are mostly created to reduce costs anyway. Not a concern in the sim though. I agree. Set your ILS intercept altitude for top of descent gripper. Oh, really? So what you're saying there is, before I descend, top of descent. Set your ILS intercept altitude. Oh yeah, for of course, sorry. What you're saying there is, yes, I missed that there. I'm just too busy chatting there, so I haven't forgotten, don't worry. The altitude for the ILS, yes, because we're top, I think that's what you mean. So we're going to come down to our platform to join the ILS. It's 2,900 feet. Let's do that now. Go on. 2,000, boom, 900. There you go. I'm coming up to it now. 15 miles roughly. Frequencies. The ILS frequency is 110.1. 110.1. Approach course is 228. 228, that's correct. Very nice. I put on the LS there for shits and giggles. Go around. Oh, warning, all segments. Here, let me show you what I'm reading here. One day I'm going to practice this go arounds and approaches somewhere. Do you know? At the same airport, go arounds and failures and stuff, and just play around with it. I think that's a good idea. We'll learn much more there and get that, you know, go around toga, flaps, positive right gear up, no. Climb to 3,000 feet, missed approach, climb to 3,000 feet, initially straight ahead for 2,500. Now another thing I'm not doing is, I need switches. Can you see my hand there? I need physical switches because it's so quick, boom, 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 you know, and I don't have that. It's really annoying. And I would want to buy that kind of stuff, and it's like, I can't. What was I saying? The missed approach. Climb initially to 3,000 feet. Initially straight ahead to 2,500 feet. Or D 2.6 IOO, which is IOO. What? But study that a bit. Whichever's later. Then climb, turn left to hold VOR locator at 3,000 feet. Is that one there? Or it's directed? There it is. That's the VOR there. Glasgow 331. Let's program that in. Is that in? No. Oh, Glasgow. Is it? GLW. No, it's not GLW. I'm not going to have GLW. 331. What's IOO there? Okay, alright, right. So this stuff has to be sorted out as well. Yes, there's lots to it. Lots to it, folks. So when I Jeez, I've gone past the descent point. Let's slow right down here. Speed brakes out. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I didn't see. I thought I passed the descent there. I panicked a little bit. That's fine. So I activated the descent approach too quick now. Yep. It's taking a little bit longer to get there. It's better to be ahead of the aircraft, isn't it? So we're decelerating as I wanted. Autopilot's all good. I didn't see the bar there. I thought I passed it. About 18 miles now to go before we descend. Great. Happy days. No, we don't need that now. 50 miles out. I said 54 miles out, so I wasn't quite on the nail there, was I? Now, I have to desperately go out to check something just outside the door. It'll be about 9 seconds. Okay? Let's hope I get back in time, right, in the next 9 seconds. Top of the descent, gripper just passed it. I thought I did. I thought I did fast door, but look. There it is there. 15 miles, am I right? Cherokee says, don't slow down, gripper. I know, I panicked. Keep your speed high if you're high in profile. You'll descend much quicker. Yeah, I messed that one up there and it's descending now, so let's just keep our... It's too late now. It'll... I thought I went past the descent. You know? Oh no, that's... I'm confused now, because there's the white line. It's saying I'm too high in the profile. So... Don't keep yourself... We'll descend much quicker. Okay. Okay. How high are we? I think it's better doing this in the morning time because I'm jacked in the evenings. I'm jacked getting in. You know? Come on, where are you, Prague? 5,000 feet. Just select a higher speed. Is it not telling me that I'm now too high? Do you know what I mean? I'm 5,000 feet too high. So I want to get down, no? I'll increase my speed till I get down quicker, no? Is that what you're saying? I'm thinking I need to get down. Because I'm only... I could be wrong. 40 miles out. Ah, that's loads. Yes, it's telling you that you're too high, so get down. Just increase the speed. But if I increase the speed... Really? Will not increase my forward momentum then, and then I'll be even higher? Really? I thought you'd have to accelerate. Okay, let's try that. Why is that though, Cherokee? Why am I not seeing that? I want to slow down so I can dump the nose down more. I see, I'm thinking of fixed props maybe. So increase speed to, you said, where is it? 300 knots. I'll jump like a stone. It'll increase your rate of descent. Okay, I'm thinking opposite now with the props. So if I want to get down, I must slow down, dump the nose down. You see, maybe I'm thinking, I shouldn't be thinking like that. Pull it towards me there. Let's go to 300 knots. So 1,900 feet a minute. Let's see. 2,200, 2,300, 2,500 feet a minute. See what I'm looking here? So I'm increasing the speed. Why is that going 2,800 feet? It'll increase the range of descent. Cherokee says no. Ref slowing down to dump the nose. Now it's lowering the nose. Okay, accelerating. So, okay, I see. You gotta lower the nose to accelerate. Now we're flying down. I'm going to be on profile here now. Okay. Okay. The engines are at idle. We're gliding. Right? So the only way to increase your rate of descent is to lower the nose because we're gliding. Am I onto something there, Cherokee? Is that the right train of thought in an Airbus then? Because we're at idle. Well, yeah, of course. Lower the nose for speed, you know. Yeah, of course. It's stupid of me. It's stupid of me. Now we'll see where we are on the... Yeah, of course. You're going to be on idle power. You're going to dump the nose down and accelerate. You get a higher rate of descent. I'm not thinking right there because I was thinking, oh, you'll get there quicker. Do you know? Okay. Okay. I'm half asleep. Frog. Okay, I'm only 620 feet now. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Come on, I'll put it back now. Oh, these buttons, man. It's killing me. I hit the B button just to make sure. 1008, yep. Now we're on profile. Okay, Cherokee. It's stupid of me. I'm just a clown today. I don't know why. So, yeah. We're at idle. So, the only way is to dump the nose down, then your speed will accelerate. So what you're doing with the FMC is you're just telling it to... Okay. That all works and everything. Of course. That's stupid of me. I was thinking the wrong way at all. Okay. Great. Will I ever get to... I'm so tired now when I get to land this thing. Flight plan. Now we're back at... We're on idle. Okay, we're on idle all along. Excellent. So I've activated approach phase. Get the old belts off and all that kind of crack. With the lights on. Boom. I'm not really following the checklist there, folks, at all. Going a bit fast. It's probably telling me to put out... So it's not telling me to put out drag, okay. We're 11.8 miles out. I hate not using the checklist. 11.8 still. Be there for a while. Digital science radio speed 210. We're coming to it. Landing lights are on. Taxi lights are on. Ground spoilers. Oh yeah, of course it's arm all our stuff here. Jesus. Ground spoilers arm. Brakes are on to medium. Auto brake is set now. Flaps 10 miles out now on approach. So 11.9 still. Jesus. Really? It looks like we're a little bit low there with the hills. That's what it looks like. 10 flaps. A little bit early. And is the recorder playing? It is now. We're flying into the sun, folks. Wind now is from the right side, 15 knots. It's not going to be very much when we get lower. Radios, where am I now? 10 miles out flaps 1. Done that. 6 miles out flaps 2. Okay, that's what it says here. There you go. There you go. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's all fine. All fine. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's get, if we can get it in between the 5 miles now, I'd be pleased. I'm manual, by the way. Can I get it within the 5 miles? I'm gonna get it within the 5 miles, folks. Let's ease off that rate of descent now. A little bit more. Full flaps coming in. What are you moaning about? Speed brake, lever, retract. Yeah, of course. Yep. I'm not having a good day, but it's going to be a great landing.
1,000.
8 winds, 8 knots from the right. Let's get that 800 feet a minute. Stop at that 1,300 feet a minute. Stop that. 800 feet a minute, please. There we go. Okay. There we go. This is more. I forgot the camera on for my controls. It's just a bit of stuff I've got to do here. Now, let's go to my approach. No. Switch it on, please. There we go. Increase my rate of descent a little bit. Gears down. 3 greens for full flaps. All is fine. Don't go half scale though. Now this is the problem. The problem is I'm always a little bit high on the last bit of the approach.
500.
And that's bugging me. Would you stop going on about the spoilers, please? That's my own fault because I used them a little bit. No, that's even worse.
Light slope.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Light slope.
When you look away and you can't see what you're doing.
Light slope.
You know, just keep level for a second then.
Light slope.
And there's an aircraft in the middle of the runway. Okay, I'm going to try this again because I didn't like that. Okay, so full power.
100.
Flaps. Pause right, clear up. Great for 1,500 feet. Set and climb. Autopilot's on. Haven't gotten about the flaps. It's following the profile. It should be 2,000 feet. See, if I had the little knob, I could just quickly go. You know, it switched. Okay, 2,000 feet. That it just only takes a second. But when you're fiddling with the mouse, it's so distracting. Flaps up. Up to up to 3. Flaps up to 2. Flaps up. And it's going to bring us around again. So I'm going to vector myself on there. So let's take a right downwind, this one. Oh, we'll take a left because the runway will be on our side. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to switch off the autopilot. Oh no, I'm going to take over the heading mode. We're going to go downwind. Let's get a better view there. It was just a messy approach. I want to do it right. Before I won't be able to sleep tonight. You know. Good stuff. Gears up. Flaps are up. I'll leave the lights as they are. I'm sure there's more stuff to do in the go around. I have to dread about it, but I start switching stuff off. Is there anything else to do in the go around? Okay, let's have a look outside and see what that is. So we could have done the hold and all that kind of stuff, but you know, I just wasn't happy with it. I won't sleep well. Nope. No. I think I should. I'd love to get the little. I wonder would it improve things for me. Would not have to do the mouse. Just the go. You know, little things like the go around. Just go flip. So I do think about it and go, no, I'm too busy. I'm manual now. I'm flying at manual. It's tricky. Here we go around down one now. Where are you? Where are you, runway? Hit the B button, Q and H there again. So we are going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out to Charlie Foxtrot 23. I'll hit direct to that. It'll turn around. We'll kick out off again. Let's keep it a liter. I don't know what that was on the runway. Let's have a look outside and see if we can spot it. Let's go to the camera here. Is that that bug again? Do you know? Nope, we can switch off. And let's increase the drone speed. And let's go and find. Oh, come on. Let's go find that runway. Where are you? Look. It's so annoying. That's not. You see, it does this. I don't know what it is. Is it happening to anyone else? That the airplane just sits in the middle of the runway. Does that happen to anyone else? No? Let me know. Nighthawk spoilers. Yeah, that's what I was doing, but he's making a good point. I don't know how I didn't cop it sooner. I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. Big brain fart, basically. I don't know why those airplanes are sitting in the centre of the runway. It's very annoying. Let's reset the camera view there. We are now 7.2 miles out. I'll just take my face off. Oh, it'll be long. So 2,900 feet. Auto brake's still on, and we're still armed with the spoilers. We're all clean. Let's just. Okay, so heading a little bit here. Just reading YouTube comments here. Johnny F says, actually, it wanted us at flight level 26, so stay as you are. Oh, sorry, I missed that, Johnny. But what am I reading wrong here? What am I doing wrong here with SimBrief? Because it's telling me... it was telling me... I must be reading the wrong thing here. It's gotta be. Oh, come on. Where are you? I'm reading here. At the cruise level. And I think I'm reading the wrong place. Look. Level 18. Climb 30. You see, maybe it's 30,000 feet. I don't know what M78 means. I don't know what C136 means. Cruise 36. Is that ceiling 36 there? So what does level 18 mean? Do you know, I don't know what these mean. Cruise. See, look, it says cruise there. C36. Is that it? Ceiling 36,000 feet? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading the wrong thing for the altitude, folks. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, now 12 miles out. Let's go direct now to... where are you? Oh god, let's kick it off again now. I don't have time for that. CF23. CF23. Let's go direct to CF23. Insert. We switch the heading then to the aircraft. We should be active there now. No, we're not. No, nav intercept. Okay. Direct. CF23. Insert. Buttons, no, not now, please. Please, 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 please. No. No, 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 no. I'm going to have to give buttons a treat, folks. How much time have I got? 15 miles out. You should drive... You're a very cute dog, Buttons, but not when I'm on approach, okay? So no. No is the answer. No. No. You never get a treat at the start. No. No, 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 no. Okay, let's just get this thing down now so I can go to the loo. I'm dying to go to the loo. 16.6 miles to go. This is what I have to put up with here. I can't see. I can't get the camera angle there. I just can't get the camera angle. So, yeah, we're in again. We're going in again. Jonathan says, didn't you have to check something outside? No, climb means climb speed, CL is cost... Oh yeah, sorry. Climb means climb speed, CL is cost index. Okay. Okay. So what... Am I reading this right then? Am I is that the cruise altitude? Climb means climb speed. Okay. 300. Level 18 cruise, is that it? 14 miles to go. Max 7.8 is the cruise speed. So am I correct in thinking that's the flight level, just to confirm? Jeddah says flight level 18, cruise flight level 1800 feet. Okay. And Jalpin says yes as well. Okay. Great. Buttons is climbing all over me, folks. Buttons is indeed causing hassle. She is indeed causing a lot of trouble there, folks. Oh, the camera's falling off. It's... everything's falling off. Buttons! No! Just Buttons, please. Jesus. No! Just get away. Oh my god, arm the approach mode, Shane. Gripper sim. Approach mode out. That's one. What? Oh, she stood on the bloody Xbox controller. Stop that. Okay, right, going manual entirely. That's my own problem. Yeah, that's me. I'm going in manually now. Manual throttle buttons, thanks for that. Oh, she put the flaps down and everything. Oh, she just stood on the controller. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see if we can rescue this, okay? Shut up. I don't know how what she steps on the controller. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to get a table for the controller. Okay, let's get this by 5 miles. Let's get this by 5 miles an hour, right? Let's fly like we stole it here, right? Because I just can't be up here all day. Clear down. No. Think about what you're doing. I won't get it by 5 miles though. Oh, I might. If I get half scale by 5 miles, I'll be pleased. Damn. A flight director is giving me nonsense. The flight director is telling me to turn right here. Well, I wish you just maybe it wasn't the dog, maybe it was me. Okay, we're gonna go around again, folks. I'm gonna go around again. I'm gonna keep going until I get this right. Now, how could she step on? Oh yeah, she's all sorts of stuff. She stepped on the buttons and switches the autopilot off and all sorts of things. Yeah, so that's not a good thing. Okay, so I'm gonna hand fly this all the way around. I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna hand fly it like I stole it. We're gonna go back the way we came. Flaps. You're up. Going around again, folks. Lower the nose, don't crash. Why won't you lower the nose? Wow. There you go. That's quite funny. If I had a camera, you could see buttons mushing the control, the Xbox controller there. That would be quite funny. Now, I'm going to hand fly it from here on out now. As punishment. Alright. All hand flying. Up to... Well, you climb, Gripperson. Up to... let's go climb out here. Up to 2,900 feet. Yeah, I know, I'm climbing. I'm climbing. I'm going. I'm climbing. Jeez, we'll go toga. Let's get up there. Tell about that. Okay. There we go. Nine. Too fast now. We're clean and gears up. Coming back to just under 220 with that little dot is. And I'm going to take it manually all the way. Funny thing is with the Thrustmaster throttles, I find... Oh, would you stop climbing? I find that it's such a short throw on the throttles, it's quite hard manually to fly them. There you go, okay, get down. You're climbing too much. We're getting under the glide slope again. I need to come out a little bit to turn in. I'm getting back under the glide slope now. Does that terrain radar come on automatically? I notice that comes on an awful lot sometimes. There we go. Keep our altitude there. Come on, get set up there. It's a bit bumpy too. Okay, roll manual. I'm going to give myself a little longer of a run here now. Taking a little bit of power off. Like a fraction of a centimetre I'm taking off here with the controllers. Now, let's start turning around. I'm going to go to 30 degrees if it'll let me. A little bit of power for the turn. Don't climb though either. Good, good, good. want to keep the speed at the green dot. And 145 would be fine for approach. Okay, I'm going to go past it a little bit. 30 degrees. Would you use rudders in an Airbus? I'm using a tiny bit of right rudder. The tiniest little bit. The speed's too slow. Oh, it's the yellow one. Okay. Net rudders are gone. No, it's a bit too. There we go. Yeah, turning. Gone past it a little bit. Don't worry, I'll get it. I want to get it stable by 5 miles. Okay, so entirely manual. I'm having one of those days. 240 is too fast. I'm going to get set up early. 10 flaps. Can I put 10 flaps down here? 330, no I can't. Or stage 1 flaps. No I can't. Ten flaps now. Get to 2,900 feet now, gripper soon. Get this. Let's get slower now. You're down. Trying to work out the drift. I'll have to kind of partially go visual now as well. And I'm going to have to change my view here. Oh god. I want a little bit, not the whole damn thing. I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Get down there. That's flaps 3. I'll tell you what the flight director can do. Flight director can... I obviously haven't got it set up correctly. Okay, we're set up now. 5.2 miles to go. Gears down. Now full flap now. It's going to jump out of the shop now. It's still too fast. I'm hoping to slow down a bit. It'll slow down with these flaps, I can tell you that much. I saw a bit of power now because it's going to get too slow. I don't know what the power setting is. It's got to be a power setting, no? All these little details help. No, not 1,000 feet a minute. A bit more power now as well. Okay, we're all good. No, don't go half scale though. Add a bit of power. Wind from the right is slacked off to 7 knots. It's getting very choppy now in the sim. I'm getting less frame rate, it's just going to make it even. Don't go half scale. No, it's going to start slowing down now. Far too much. I'm trying to judge the speed and the sound of the engines. Oh, it's getting choppy now. That's the frame rates dying on us, folks. Sound sounds
500.
Sounds used to give me 40. Okay, so we're good. A little bit low on the glide slope. Don't go half scale. It's getting choppy. Do you see the frame rates down here, folks? Here's down, 3 greens.
Hundred above.
Just get on the centre line. No crosswind.
Minimum.
Continue landing. Choppiness is making it very difficult to land, folks. I hate update 11.
Flight slow.
I'm going too slow as
Light
well.
slow.
Okay, money. Oh,
40,
it's choppy, it's
30,
choppy, it's choppy,
20.
folks.
Retard.
It's choppy as hell. Oh, that's choppy. Frame rates have died, folks. I'm about a second behind what's happening with the sim. I'm just trying to avoid those airplanes there. Brakes off. Don't stop. Keep moving. Flaps up. Come on, keep going. I don't know why the frame rates just die like that, Max, that flight sim. If I ever go over 3 hours, you know, or 3.5 hours or so, it just dies. The frame rates just die, and it's unusable. Look at that. That's not. That's what I was flying in. See that? That is unflyable. You know? Is that behind us there? Can't see her tag. So now the frame rates have gotten so bad. Let me show you what we're at now. I don't know if I can park, but I'll land it. I mean, you all know I can park at the gates. It's infuriating. The frame rate's 4 frames a second. After only 3 hours of flying. 3 hours 45 minutes now. 4 frames a second. So it's infuriating. I wonder if I came up to the menu here and changed something. And I've been here before, you know. I've been here before. Look at that. It's just died on us, folks. I don't think I'll waste your time getting back to the gates and that. Oh, really? Do you know? I don't think... At 4 frames a second, I don't think we'll get to the gates. Yeah, there's no way. There is no way. I think I've heard lots of people saying that the frame rate's dying them quite a bit. That's certainly not high speed. Oh, I can't even control it now. Can't even control it. So before I go, right? Let's put the brake on here. I can't control it at all. I wonder can we even see the replay? No, I can't even move it now. Do you know? I can't even move it. But I tell you, we might be able to do... I don't know if the replay will work though, folks. I don't think it will. Instead of 4 frames a second, that's infuriation. But anyway, we got it down. Let's have a look at the comments there. So Cherokee, okay, we're at that. Don't say treat now. Yes, I know. Cherokee, that was earlier on. I missed that. You never use rudder on an Airbus. That's what I thought. During flight, except in the flare or if you have an engine failure. American Airline 578. Yeah, I thought that, Cherokee. Never use the rudders. You know, I thought you don't use the big airliners. Don't use the rudder. The flight directors directed you to a heading of 251 as selected on the FCU. Let's just get that home now, because that happens to me a lot. I want to just, at least that one thing I'll know. Oh, look at that frame rate, guys. That is shocking. Out of the blue. Out of the blue. FCU. Oh, I can't even move the mouse now. I didn't have a heading selected, did I? Yeah, that's gone. Sim's gone, folks. Sim has died on me. So sorry about that. So sorry we can't do the replay. Folks, thanks a million. Lori Reaper says hello all. It's selected to heading as 251 as selected the SCU. Okay, I'll have to look into that again. Okay, folks. Yeah, that was a tough one. You know? Oh, Lonely Reaper's getting 6 frames a second. Okay, so it's not just me. And now 3. Buttons has got her revenge. She stood at the controller. You're a very bold dog. What can I do? You know, what can one do? I must get a camera so you can... Oh, yeah, that thing's broken now as well. Yeah, everything's broken. So there you go. I'm blaming producer Button, see, because what happens is... Right? There, you see the Xbox controller there? It's there, and she comes right up and she mushes the keypad. And what happens is... I can't even... And it just goes crazy. Look like that. That kind of thing. Anyway. Our stream is dead. Folks, I'll see you tomorrow, right? Oh, it resets on landing, Cherokee says. Okay. So we've got to sort that out. I'm going to sort that out. So at least I got it down manually. I thought that was at least a good thing. But look, folks, I'll see you tomorrow. And have a good night. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have a better stream. Yes, but just the buttons. Yes, but just the buttons. Everything will be fine. Folks, thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And we'll do a quicker one, a much quicker one. Take care, Rusty Burger, and everybody. Thanks a million, Lonely Reaper, and everybody for hopping along. We'll see you then. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention Jag90 is followed. Jag90, forgive me. Forgive me, I was so busy there. 3 hours ago, TK subscribe Prime, so thank you very much, folks. See you then. Thanks a million, and I'll see you soon.